Hello, hello. Welcome back. Um, I was having some weird issues, I guess, in my audio. I don't know what's going on with it. For some reason, the devices weren't being recognized. But I'm here, continuing the Homestuck reading. It's a little different today because it's on Monday. After this week, everything should stay relatively the same until around Christmas time. No, the Christmas weekend. My schedule shall be different. And hmm. Ah, oh, wait, oh, okay, I got Homestuck open. Okay. I'm not too sure if I'll have a guest here today to help me, get through the reading or not. Um, I assume they'll tell me if they were. Mm. I was going over some of the, form spring questions again. Um, I wasn't expecting to see some of the things Hussie was saying. Kind of a kind of a wild individual. What was it? It was if I type in Virgo, I probably find exactly what I was looking at. Oh, okay. Yes, this is what I was looking at. Let's just get the screen on. Do I have everything set up properly? Oh, I don't got chat up there yet. Okay. This was an interesting one to read. Did you did you factor the supposed connection between astrological signs and e- erogenous zones into each sign's patron troll? Like Virgos are supposed to have a belly fetish, and Kanaya gets shot through the stomach. So did she get off while Airden murdered her? And then Hussey responds to this question. Wait, Virgos have a belly fetish? I guess it explains all my stupid fat Vriska jokes. It's I assume there's a lot more. Have you read the Fat Fairy thread? I, I don't know if I've read it, but I think I heard of it. Oh wait, now I gotta type that in. Is it on this or something else? Do you know there were some things? What was this one about? Oh, I haven't gone through all of this. I eventually will. I was looking for random spots, different characters, like in a grim way. Uh, yeah, yeah. Get back to where I don't know why I did that. Okay, I believe I left off with the Terezi talking to the lady. I forget her name. I think I did. Uh, I sneezed. I believe this is where I left off. I don't think I read this page, did I? I might have actually. Now that I look at it, this is one of the nice things of having like a stream. I can always just go double check. When I could also just use the bookmark feature. It looks like I did not read it. Okay. Hmm. I'm gonna make my quick dial to see if I do have a partner in crime today. Okay, no answer. Arania. Okay. Ugh. Let's get back into this. How was I having this sound? I make them up as I go anyway, so. I would say, even though she did some bad things and was totally impossible most of the time, I wish she wasn't dead. Is it weird to miss somebody who did nothing but cause problems? No, I can empathize. She was a serious troublemaker in your party. Many player groups have to deal with those. I feel as though we had one of the worst cases in our party, but when all was said and done, she was still our friend. Did I have her? That's not how I had her talk, did I? I'll lock it in. I keep wondering if there was another way, something other than letting her go or killing her. I try to remember what I saw when I looked into the vortices of possibilities, and I just can't remember anything besides those options. Even if those other choices would have resulted in death for everyone. Was that really all I was capable of? Either losing the nerve to go through with it, or stabbing her in the back and nothing else? At that moment in time, perhaps. You know very well that the channels of possibilities at that exact juncture resulted from her decision paths as well as yours. But even so, when it comes to your key decisions, the possibilities are probably fewer and more discrete than you have presumed. Otherwise, you would have not seen results consolidated into those vortices, would you? Possibility would resemble an enormous hazy field of infinitely subtle variations and micro choices. Imagine if at that moment you truly were capable of anything, no matter how outlandish, absurd, or patently fruitless. How would this vast amount of information present itself to you through your senses? What difference would it make in your final decision if all other were tributaries of whims spilled into the same decaying future? And what would this make of your agency as a hero meant to learn and grow? Look at it this way. Imagine that over the course of someone's life, they are truly capable of ever conceivably action at any moment, and did indeed take each of those actions in different branching realities. Doesn't a scenario like that deaden a person's agency just as much as one where their fate is decidedly etched in stone as a single path of unavoidable decisions? Who exactly is that person who can and does take all conceivable actions, other than someone perfectly generic, who only appears to have unique predilection, predilections and motives when you examine the arbitrary path they happen to occupy? I don't know. Pardon the esoteric tangent. These are my instincts as a hero of light kicking in. It's hard for us to resist prating about matters like this. Oh god. Like Rose? Yeah. She never shuts up about it. No offense. You may seek to understand your decisions and look for justice in their consequences. You may wonder why horrible choices from the innocent are punished by banishment to a timeline in which everyone dies and is gradually dissolved. It helps to understand your role, not just as a hero who must overcome, but as a single capillary within a much larger bios bioextensial system. Existential system. Ah. Ah. Is everything working right? Okay. Looks like stuff is working. Oh, it's lagging. That's not the stream. I think that's just my phone. Think of it like a circulatory system where the veins and capillaries that do not help the overflow of blood through the system are likely to wither and die. Those are doomed offshoots. Reality itself is using you and many others to propagate its own existence. Strictly speaking, there is only one path to its successful propagation, but it still permits you to make choices. Not all that are conceivable, but some nevertheless, as dictated by who you are and the challenges you face. And you are free to make key decisions however you like, as long as you understand that some of these paths, unfairly or not, will lead to oblivion, because those choices do not contribute constructively to the perpetuation of all existence, including your own, such as the burden assumed by anyone who plays the game. Oh. Yeah, I guess I understand some of that. I never quite put it together that way. I don't think I was a great seer of mind. Well, you aren't finished being one, are you? Meh, I don't think of myself that way anymore. I used to feel like some pretty hot shit, directing battle traffic against the king, and all flipping coins in people's faces and stuff. It seems silly now. I don't think I ever knew what I was doing. When I confronted her, and it was time to make up my mind, I thought I had it all figured out. This is what I had to do. Not just to save everybody, but as some stupid rite of passage or something. Then it came time to do it. And it was all happening so fast, and I forced my own hand. I could either let everyone die in one reality or kill a friend in another. Man, predestination sucks. Well, that's kind of what Homestuck has been about for a while. Yeah. And I tell myself those were the only two vortices I saw. But then I was the one who made the series of decisions which led up to that choice and completely painted the options into that corner. Anyway, I just wish I could tell her that. Which one would you tell it to? Huh? The one who fought with Nor or the one who didn't? Oh. Okay. Actually, wait, I gotta like mention something weird real quick. Not weird, but something uh oh, where'd I put these at? Is it this folder? Oh, this was the folder. I was going through form stuff and I kept seeing like this isn't the right thing, but why does it do okay, it opens up in certain things. I kept seeing like people drawing people as just like legs or wicked pants. Hold on. I thought I saved one. This is a bad image for it, but like this. I kept seeing stuff like this and I was looking around online, like I guess old archive stuff. It's just like, was this a popular way to draw characters for a little bit, or is it just like I found a weird like niche thing? I assume it was fairly popular, unless it was just the one guy. Uh, Fancy bitch. Okay, pants get me. Okay. Oh wait. Oh wait. Why don't I just open up the thing I normally have open? Um, I know what it was called. Yeah. Let me. GIFs work in here, right? Oh, GIFs do work in here. Okay. Then I can just like change mode to overlay section. Yes. Yes. This is the play here. Um, yeah, this is good enough for now. Oh, it's like glitched. I like slow it down. Oh, that's interesting. Did it glitch when I changed it or will it glitch again? Oh, it just meant to do that. Okay. Play at half speed. Look kind of funky.
Oh, I mean, I guess either, but I was thinking more about the one whose death I'm actually responsible for.
Ah, well, this could either be my experience as an ancient ghost talking, or perspective I am naturally given to as a light player. But aren't you equally responsible for both?
I guess.
I can see why you would feel more responsibility for one than the other. My perspective is informed by my class and aspect. It was to my advantage as a healer to see things a little differently, to find equan equanimity equanimity across many different outcomes. Oh, wait a second. I realized something. What did she say? Oh, she didn't really say anything. You just said that. Okay. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Boop. There's more to realization of our roles than gaining flashy powers. And there's more to healing than repairing battle damage. You killed a friend, and you understandably feel regret. But it's done. She is gone, and you are still here. Now what? You could look for absolution through rationalization. Everyone would have died if you didn't take action. So why trouble yourself with guilty emotion? But there is no real healing power in believing that. I don't think it's what you want to tell yourself anyway, is it?
Not really.
So, or what about through renunciation of responsibility? If you were just a tool used by reality to perpetuate itself, where is the blame? But that would be another empty idea that has no power to heal.
Yeah, I've tried rationalizing stuff that way. Doesn't really help.
You've been led to believe such acts of violence are natural for your kind, and that if you're upset by the consequences, then something is wrong with you. But it isn't as natural as you might think. That conditioning was a part of Milkshake's long con. Oh. Violence and respect. I forget that's what Terezi calls them. Violence and respected and celebrated on your world, but remorse was rarely felt, and pain could never heal due to such empty justifications. We died out a wounded race, and you are all that's left. The process of healing first involves sifting through what it isn't, which happens to be almost everything your troubled mind has to offer.
Then what do I do? What's the answer?
There isn't one. Boom. Oh, no. It takes time, and it is only accelerated by looking at things honestly. This is what I did as a slice of life. Helped people see things. I could even perform the feats literally if you wanted.
Wow, what?
It's up to you, of course. Oh, uh, mm,
Thanks for asking. But I'd rather just stay this way. Learning to sense things this way was the only connection I ever had with my Luscious before she died. It reminds me of her. That probably sounds dumb, though.
not at all. That is a very good reason. I thought the polite thing to do was at least offer. Oof. I like that they're going. I like how they're going up this tree or the branch.
It's cool that you want to help heal me and all, but I still don't really know anything about you other than you seem like some sort of much nicer Vriska. Where were you from again? Alternia before Vanilla Milkshake named it?
Yes, but in a different universe instance, I often referred to as A1. The shorthand helps avoid confusion, trust me. My group of 12 played the game but failed. It overwhelmed us. A lot went wrong. The reckoning destroyed our battlefield well before we had any hope of winning. I sought advice from Echidna, and she told me how to scratch the session to give us another chance, but the choice to do so came with accepting the annihilation of our existing forms. In the new instance, we would lead completely different lives with no memory of what happened. So we did, and created A2, your instance, your world, and your game in which we were all inexplicably created in the first place. As I said, this time around the world was interesting.
Then that's when trolls became terrible?
Not all of you. Some had lessons from the old world to teach others, but few ever heard them.
So in your time, everyone was nice as you?
Not exactly, but life was pretty mild and uneventful. I'm not even sure if I was especially nice by our standards. Mostly kind of boring. Nobody from my party liked me a whole lot. I think I talked too much and had a habit of bringing conversations back around to myself. Not that it matters anymore, but it was not the best way to make friends.
You really are like a nice Vriska. I don't know. I was friends with her and she did almost nothing but talk about herself. I'm pretty sure you and I would have been good friends too.
Thanks. It goes to show just because your race is peaceful doesn't mean you don't have problems. I used to fantasize about being someone really outgoing and dramatic. Someone who had the confidence to do whatever she wanted, like go on the most outrageous adventures without caring what anyone thought of her. Like someone from a book, you know?
Yes, I used to think about that a lot too.
It turned out I actually got what I wanted after the reset. Unfortunately, it came along with our people's enslavement and near extinction. Not that I really got to live as her exactly, but at least I got a chance to follow her life, and it was a very long life being here for ages as its benefits. Oh, is that why she wears a necklace or something? You enjoyed the word of the what they call him? I don't know, I'm gonna call him Mr. Car Cat, other cat, even though he's not technically, but you know.
Exactly. How long have you been living in dream bubbles? Or, I mean, not living.
Has been a long time. So long, time has been stripped of the meaning it never really had in the first place. It doesn't really pass in the same way it does when you're alive. Concepts like now and how long are figures of speech used to make communication simpler. I've quit trying to give expression to the elusive temporal properties of this place. It's easier staying conversational.
Yeah.
But I will say that being here for so long lends itself to a certain detachment from what you see. Otherwise, monitoring the atrocities stemming from our failure wouldn't be much fun.
Do you miss your world as much as I do?
Yes, sometimes, but missing it usually invites memories of home to serve as the stage. Not that it's a substitute for the previous reality, but the reminders of home are everywhere.
What about your friends? I guess you still get to hang out with them all.
Yes, I see them often enough, except for one whom I haven't seen at all since before we all died. In fact, she's the only reason we are here in the first place, as opposed to merely ceasing to exist upon the scratch. In life, she was the only one I would have called a close friend in a way. The thing is, nobody liked her much either. We had that in common.
Wow, it's been that long since you saw her?
Remember how I said the gods could keep you dancing around someone you're looking for indefinitely?
Yeah, but billions of sweeps?
Well, billions. Yes, in a matter of speaking.
Is she by any chance the troublemaker you were talking about?
That's right. In fact, we are on our way to visit her now.
Oh, so that's where this branch is taking us?
Notice the moon up there. It's not the larger green interloper. That one never belonged to my world. It is your memory, not mine.
Yeah, the cute little bubblegum moans. That's where she is.
It's the setting of the memory she entered from her perspective. She just arrived here. Your friend should be joining us too before your meteor clears the bubble. Maybe together we can bring the thief of life up to speed. Oh shit. Oh. Oh. Cool little bubble. Here we go. Uh, I wonder who the thief of life is. Oh shit. All right. Oh. Oh shit. How fast are they moving, I guess? You know, out of these 2, I'd prefer Jack to win if it actually came down to it. Oh. Oh, shit, wait. Damn. He's gonna look harder? Uh, shit. Oh, shit. How can he be here already? Why did I not see this coming? This dude is always already here. When it comes to being here, already is practically all he ever is. Okay, time to stop babbling and think. Think, imagination. Ah, the one time I really need you. Oh no, Slick! He is already here. Slick, he's come here to finish you off. We have to we have got to hide you somewhere. Now that Rufio is gone, you are my only friends. Oh, you're good company too. Humanimal. Humanimal butler. Hum Humanimal butler. Humanimal? Humanimal, that sounds better. Yeah, humanimal butler. Who may or may not. Morning. For you, or may not be Arthur. Oh, who may or may not be Arthur. I didn't mean nothing by it. Uh, what's that, Slick? Oh, yeah? Miss Paint, too, of course. That's a little different. Hey, what do you mean? So, what's her story? Is she available? No, she is not available. Hu- Human was an old comic Hussie made. Okay. And just what do you mean by that? No, she will not be available soon either. No. That's a hey, get back in bed. I'm trying to save your ass here. Go ahead. Stab all you want. Like you're stupid curmud curmudgeonly I can't read. Shankings aren't so totally played out already. Shh. Oh my god, the footsteps. That horrible peg leg on my hard floors. He's coming. Oh shit. It's gonna be like the hardest panel in the comic so far coming up. No. There's no time to lose. We've got to get you out of here. I gotta mute for a second to adjust my mic. There we go. Oh, I think I did that right. I don't think I've messed up, did I? I never mess up. I always do it perfectly every time. Oh, oh, fuck. Okay. Oh my god. Fucking majestic ass background. Now, if I can just go grab Miss Paint and sneak out the back door before it's too. Are you kidding me? He's already here? Again? Talk about a one-trick pony. Fine. We settle this now. Ooh, shit. Shit, that's good actually. Wait. Oh. What's that, English? You look nervous. Could it be you weren't expecting me to know your only vulnerability? You have underestimated my omniscience almost as badly as I overestimated it as it as a matter of daily routine. Your reign of terror comes to an end here, on this balcony overlooking an enchanted cliffscape host to innumerable gorgeous stallions. How ironic that, that your very demise would be in the proximity of some horses. What? You don't you didn't follow that? Just think it over. Think it over. Click, click. No. No. Well, you die. Shit, shit, shit. Oh shit. Fuck, shit, shit. Fuck, I forgot. What kind of fucking idiot keeps his dually white magnum loaded with only one tiny cue ball? God damn you, Scratch. Oh. 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 Oh shit. Oh, wait. Damn. Damn. Wait. Oh. Oh is that a fucking wand? Okay. That gun looks super doodly. Way doodlier than the one I just threw at you. And I am probably screwed. But there is one thing you probably weren't counting on, and that thing is magic is real. God, I hope magic is real. I do too. Fuck. Damn. Fuck Lord. Damn, he looks cooler than I thought he would. Like at first I thought he looked gross, but like seeing him more and more as like silhouette and shit, he looks kind of fucking cool. Please let magic be real. Please let magic be real. Please let magic be real. I believe that magic is real right now. I believe so hard in its reality that it is becoming slightly less fake before our very eyes. I believe its fakeness was just a lie coughed up from a dark magician's spurious asshole. I believe in fairies. I believe dragons aren't bullshit. I believe heartily in the giggles of the cherubs in heaven and the metric tomes of special stardust they consume each day to feel their laughter. English can't farm so hard. He fucking does. I believe with the conviction of a million frothing zealots in the combined prank of a billion leprechauns strong, and in the tiny erections they get from playing them. But most of all, I believe in you, Rufio. I believe in you. No. Ah, fuck. Who am I kidding? Magic is fake as shit. No. Oh, shit. Oh, I failed you, Rufio. Shit. Oh. Oh, fuck. Dead. Oh, shit. Damn. Wait, here's another image I found on the internet. I'll find out who made these eventually. Hi, hi, hello, hello. Boom. Oh, oh, that's cool. Sheesh. He has more ability to determine the story than the author himself. Um, I feel like this might get in the way of story elements now that we're going off the page more. Oh shit. Dota? What does that mean? Dota, DOTA. This is cool. Damn, is this when they get married? Will you marry me? Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god, this is it. Oh, this is beautiful. Um, here, let's oh. No. Fuck. Wait. I gotta see those flashes. Good thing I can cheat because I got this shit. No, I gotta cheat a different way. Back to tab. I gotta pull this out from here. Pull this here, and this is how I cheat. We go back. We go back. Do this. We full screen it. Get rid of chat from this section. Is that Peyton Manning? What the fuck was that? No. Oh hell, shit. It's good. Anything more to it? No, that was it. Okay. Fucking horses. Boom. End of Act 6, Intermission 2. Uh, damn. Damn, the worst you can say is no, bro. Fuck. Fuck. Oh my god. Fucking maybe dude, Andrew Hussie gets it a little bit, man. Hold on a second. Uh, fuck, I wanna look at more Form Spring now. Wait, which one's the latest? That's old. This is newer. Okay, they're all pretty old now. Okay. Must have a different place to go for that now. Wow. Oh. Oh, that's different. Oh. End of year 3. Oh shit. Oh, okay. I like that he like experiments and does different things. Oh, am I ready to start Act 6, Act 3 at this very second? Let me just throw another image on here. There we go. Oh, I wish the gifts didn't have the box around them. Can I get rid of the box? Normalize. I can't. I maybe I can. I don't know this software, I guess, right? For artists, so probably not. But okay. I guess. Poor Hussy. Yeah, I guess I know I guess he wrote the story. Maybe he's into it. Maybe it's not poor Hussy. All right. Time to start Act 6, Act 3 with their flash page. Boom. Rain, Clark Powell. Oh. Lands of Crypts and Helium. I think English is kind of sort of in control of the plot, so maybe he made Briska dump Hussy. I don't know. I don't know about that one. LOCH. Wherever your house is now, it's sinking in a hurry. Better act fast. Let me turn this down a little bit more. Boom. Oh. We go bed down. Always let us look. It's very dark down there. You can't see your house. No telling how far it sank. Oh no. You just realized your dad must be down there. You hope he's okay. Boom. Boom. We follow this path to the right. Oh, there I am. Well, there's Jane at. Answer you. I say no. No, I gotta answer. Oh. Interesting way to do it. I guess it's easier to do it this way. Yeah, it's just easier. Ugh. I guess I don't like fully know who this is. What voice was I doing for this one? It was this one, right? Yeah. They are a woman though, so maybe I do actually. Huzzah! You did it! Huzzah! You did it! Huzzah! You did it! Huzzah! You did it! Huzzah! It's the girl one, yeah. Huzzah! 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 You did it! Oh, hello. Did what? Exactly? I gotta turn this down for myself. It's hard to focus with music for me. We can't do face sprites because we haven't seen you yet. Yes. I made it too low. I made it too low. Your own personal planet inside the game, tailored to your personal quests. I've observed you here before, of course, but this is the first time I've contacted you here. Better to keep things on the up and up. Vis our mutual linearity, no? Sure. Yes, sorry. I'm still feeling a little overwhelmed by what just happened. A giant pit seemed to have swollen, swollen my house whole. My dad is missing too. I think I should try to find him as soon as possible. I understand, pardon my grumpy demeanor. I just had a nap and I did not sleep well. Haha, you call this grumpy? Wasn't I being? Not exactly. Well, good. This is my best, really, as if my dreadful nap were not bad enough. I woke up to find my co-player has made a terrible mess in here. But the good news is he has at least agreed to play with me once and for all. Some people make nothing easy. Uh, fuck. Um, that's good. But wait, I thought you said you never met him. I haven't, not in person. Then how did he make a mess in there? Did he break into your room while you were asleep? Oh yes, well, the thing is that we should talk about something else. Huh? Why must you be such the vigilant gumshoe, Jane? Always with the gumshoery. Pitch that puzzle savvy towards the conundra littered about your planet. I'm becoming grumpy again. Do forgive me. What do you think of the place by the by? Your new home. Oh, it's rather desolate. Pretty eerie, actually. I haven't run into anyone at all. I think I might be alone here. Yes, isn't it great? The balloons are nice, I suppose. Reminds me much of home, so peaceful. So much space to yourself and time to think. You're so lucky. I can't wait to get to my planet. Yes, but what about your brother? Yes, what about your brother? Right, about that. Oh, right, that. About that. Gotta run. Ta. Kisses and stuff. Hey. Ceased cheering. Close tab and continue playing the game in the original tab. Click. Boom. Lil Sebastian, what are you doing all the way out here? It looked like you were going down with the ship. Your fidgety little legs sure do help you get around fast. Anyway, you shouldn't be dancing around here in the middle of nowhere unsupervised like this. You should come along. Take Lil Sebastian, yes. Oh. Fuck, we actually took him. Okay. A creature carved into the side of the hill. Probably a member of an ancient species that went extinct long ago, leaving behind the remains of this ancient civilization. Another one of these colorful, buoyant pods emerging from its hull. Thousands of these things roam around, seeding and watering the planets, yet nothing grow. You can't see a thing in any of these holes. It's too dark. Maybe if you could find some way to shine a light down there. You can't see. Another one of these. Boom. Can I push this button? I didn't do nothing. Okay. We continue back. Boom. Oh shit. We go this way. Oh, that's another dark place. We'll go to this one first then. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's probably just a cave. Like not a cave, shadow. Oh. It should be full screen for this part. Answer Roxy. Oh. Jake Crux, urgent correspondence for Professor BFFC over. Roxy, you won't believe where I am right now. Bet you I will. Okay, maybe you will, but in the game finally. It's considerably more outlandish than I was expecting. What were you expecting? For magic not to be real or something? Lol, what a dope. No, I was thinking, well, I don't know. Something more like, wow, okay, shush. Jane, I actually don't have any time. I have literally like 1 minute. I only wanted to ask one thing. Did you talk to Jake about Do I even need to wonk? Yes. That's why you're contacting me? Yes, hurry. Roxy, please, I don't think you understand. There are mysteries here, real mysteries and puzzles to solve. That's cold. So how'd it go with Jake? Rome. Did Doc Croak practice her love medicine on the English patient? Hardly. If you really want to know, I completely blew it with him forever. Satisfied. Ah, what that fuck? He asked me if I liked him, and in the heat of the moment, I panicked and said no. And then he went on this whole thing about Dirk, and that's that. Can we drop it now? Jane, this is totally the shittiest love report I ever heard. It's not a love report. Will you stop it? Jane, I'm pissed. I am so pissed about this. I want to just go there and smack your ass. You had him, and oh, Jane, sign. The only reason I got to cut short on ripping you a new one offer this debacle is the fact that everything is literally on fire right now. What? There's a fire? No, Jane. There's a fire when young go camping and pack marshmallows while smiling like an asshole. The whole neighborhood is burning down, by which I mean literally every single fucking building. GTG. Oh gosh, please be careful. Still just SM fuck effing H about this Jake thing. Huh. Ceased pestering. Boom. Damn. Oh wait, can I click anything else other than that? Oh. More signs of life hidden in the cracks. It's as if the land wants to be lush and fertile. But nothing can survive on the surface. It's making the whole cave smell like a flower shop. Boom. It is a young seed pod, yet to be released to the surface. Looks like it needs a lot more helium. The switch has no power. It does nothing. You flip it up and down a bunch and nothing. It just keeps happening. The people here are highly skilled artisans. What is that? Some sort of giant window? You can't imagine can't imagine that has much significance. You give it no further consideration. Oh, some very old stone tablets, along with carving aperture. We spend so long tending to our sacred seed pods. Each I cared for and released was like a precious bubble glubbed from my own mouth. They would seed our planet in anticipation of the maid's arrival. Alas, it turned out we had the prophecy all wrong. Our scholars discovered she would not arrive for millions of years. Our kind would not survive to welcome her. So our elders gave us a new purpose. We must all go to work building our own graves. Some say this is not as much fun as tending to seed pods and a life of simple agriculture. But I think it could be a blast. I'm just a balloon is half inflated kind of guy, I guess. Boom. Oh, fuck. A little chamber full of bones. You guessed the remains of of an old salamander or something. This is just a piss poor burial job. There's a skull weighing this thing down. Could it be an obvious booby trap? Can it take some bravery to swipe it? What do you say? Take the salamander skull? Yes. Fucking. Oh. Okay, we activating things. The door's locked. There's a strange symbol on which you find it mysteriously alluring. The more you look at it, the more you think it's just so cool. You could totally see wearing that thing on a shirt. Yeah. Boom. 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 Oh. If you are reading this, it means I'm dead. Dang. Carving stone is hard. I want to go back to farming pots. Our people have waited for centuries for the four nobles to arrive. And it seems we will wait centuries more. We will wait so long that apparently we will all die waiting. That's what we're supposed to do, they say. It's just a big waiting game up in here. And when the nobles finally arrive, then apparently they have to wait too? We're told they cannot summon the speaker of the vast croak without help. So they must wait for another four to arrive. Gods, they say. Together they will raise the speaker and fight invincible demons, I think. I used to think I understood our folklore. It made me happy to think about greeting the maid, but then it all changed, and now it's kind of complicated and distressing and sad. Oh well, I'll just keep building crypts and carving tablets like I'm told. New words of wisdom from the elders. From Hemera's lips to our slimy amphibious ears. The nobles will arrive one by one, first from Loka, then to Lopan, then comes Lotak, followed by Lomax. One by one, the nobles will come, only to discover the remains of those who worship them and pave the way for their arrival. But then it is their duty to pave the way for others. For those from the planet through the glass, whatever that means. Loas, Lolar, Lohak, Lofaf. Do you know what? That's too many letters. The alphabet confuses me sometimes. When times were simpler, we called them the Four Heroes. Our stories were so much happier and easier to understand, but we were living in delusion. When it became clear the heroes could not fulfill their destiny by some cosmic flaw, they became known as the Nobles. It pretty much means the same thing, but it is a title more commonly reserved for martyrs of tragic figures who toil in futility. And the new scripture states it will require divine intervention from the nobles to achieve victory. So there's at least one thing to be hopeful for. Unfortunately, a more recent tenet of our ever-unfolding myth states that the aspect of hope itself is dead on arrival, so... Boom. You gotta have it. Take it, yeah. Okay. This tablet contains an enthusiastic story about the Maid of Life, who is obviously you. It seems the author doesn't really understand human physiology. In the story, you are blowing bubbles in excitement, and there are illusions of a shiny layer of slime coating your skin. You can't read anymore. Fan fiction written by any species is always tough to read. Fan fiction written by any species is always tough to read. This tablet appears to contain a hastily carved list of someone's favorite bugs. There's hardly an anecdotal lore or wisdom at all. You guess not all of these ancient tablets can be winners. It is strange to think the only one alive left in the land to greet the maid will be Hemera herself. What an incredible encounter between legends that will be. Of course, she will have she will have been slumbering for centuries when the maid finally arrives. It's finally how all the stories we grew up believing have been changing. Of course, I love all of our stories, but personally, I think the new ones are just as interesting. Yes, I know, unpopular opinion. Fuck. Oh, oh man, Jake is pestering you. You don't think you have it in it to answer after that last catastrophic encounter? Not yet. At least, take a look what he has to say, anyways. No, not yet. We shall come back. There's a skull-shaped indentation. Something probably needs to go in there. As for what, you think you'll need one of your fanciest detective mustaches to crack the mystery. Put a skull in there? Yeah. Is that this one? That skull won't fit. Okay. Is it one I don't got? Oh, it was that one. I'm like kind of far from my monitor. I'm sorry. The lanterns have been always 3 beams of light shine from the tower. The thing spits the skull back out. You grab it. No reason to squander a perfectly good puzzle. You think Jake would agree? Yes. Ahoy, Jane, yo ho, no dice, okie doke. Then I just wanted to see what was up with you. I figured you must be starting up the game by now. Can't wait to get the scoop. I just had let's say, encounter with Dirk's dumb robot, and while it's over now, let's just leave it at that. Headed into the ruins now to seal the deal with this rabbit malarkey finally. Then I can join you. Not a moment too soon, probably. I think this volcano is about to blow. It's making me mighty nervous, I'm not going to lie. The ground has been shaking and everything. Whoop. There it goes again. Ah, frig. This is a big one. Oh shit. Jake, wait. Oh no. Skull helmet computer cease operating to do this. Oh, severe blow to the head. Fuck. Yeah. Oh, that's the yeah. Okay, so we're at that part of the story. Okay. Boom. 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 We did that. Anything change in here? Do we need more stuff to get this open? I figured like the 3 and the holes need to be open, right? Yeah. Boom. 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 Okay. Let's see if we can click on this thingy with Jake now. Oh, looks like a mirror at the top has designed to reflect light in different directions depending on the color of the beam. How mysterious. Oh. Interesting. Anything back here to tell me anything? So you want to like hit that, I guess? Or should that be hitting that? Boom. Boom. Can I re-put something in there? No, I can't. Oh, yes, I could click there. One by one, the nobles will arrive, and just as surely, one by one, their lights will be snuffed out. In the beginning, the light of our hope was lost. We must make do without it, and so must they. Then a mighty gust came and took the light of our life as well, and our people knew despair like never before. But the light soon renewed its flicker quite spontaneously, and has been shining strong since. All in the land rejoiced. Our lights of heart and void will follow each other in time. Long after our extinction, one will be extinguished and then another, leaving only life as the guiding lights. But they should remain long enough to illuminate the maid's path and assist her with the housekeeping we have left behind. Dun, dun. Tell his passion to climb up? Sure. Get up there, little dude. Oh, shit. No. Rotate lanterns? Boom. Rotate lanterns again? I don't want the lanterns to be. Now no light's going over there, right? Like different dialogues. I didn't look at it when it first came up. It probably just is the same thing though, huh? Yeah, an ancient opposition for mirror fiction is peak. You wonder if it has something to do with the something to do with the puzzles. Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot, so I must struggle. Okay. Medium light enters the pit. It's still too dark to see much. And you don't want to risk tossing Seb down without knowing what's at the bottom. There must be a way down there. Already, I wonder what that represents. It represents he's a cool guy. Duh. Puzzles like for real. You gotta solve them. Yeah. It's interesting. So orange goes there. Okay. Oh yeah. Anything else? That's where it was originally. Orange went out there. It wasn't this first, huh? Time to brute force this thing. How's this look now? Does this actually change with each color then? Oh, the reflection in a different direction that goes depending on the color. Maybe some advanced refraction principle at play. Oh. That's kind of cool. Does each one affect anything down here? Because I didn't see anything colors down here when I went down here the first time. Oh. Boom. Boom. Oh. That's that way. I'll check if blue changes anything. I doubt it does. Oh. I guess let's see what the other color does. Got new dialogue. Oh, that'll just be one rotation, right? Yeah. How did I mess up? Fuck. Okay. What dialogue do I get this time? Anything? Okay. This must be other ones to hit the other light refracty thingy majig. I wasn't to change anything down here, but I already checked before. But I saw all these. Those are probably just colors. Boom, 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 boom. Yo, let's do that. I checked what orange did, right? Because this is, yeah, orange was the first one I did. Is this what we want? Yeah, get back over here, little dude. Oh, wait. Oh, my dad done. Oh, it was not pink. It was orange that went there properly, probably. Oops. I'm a big dingus if the world didn't realize this by now. Boom. 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 Get back up there. Sorry, little Seb. Okay. I forgot what color worked. Okay. I have the memory of a goldfish if you Okay. Okay, so it was orange that went down here. Okay. Orange went this direction, then what blue went from there to there. Do we want to like reflect somewhere else then maybe? Boom. 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 Nothing's in this one. And that's the windy symbol? Okay, maybe I gotta. Okay, I might gotta zoom in to see shit. I'm like blind a little bit. We'll just brute force it. We'll just keep rotating this thing. Let's bring a little sub with me every time. Do that. What was the reaction this one again? Boom, boom, boom. Orange reflects up. Which one reflected to this thing again? Wait, do we need the light to grow, maybe? That'd be kind of weird, maybe. Nothing hits here. Do we just need the right color to hit or something? Oh. Get back up there, little Seb. How much pink? We had blue, pink. We had the 4 colors. One was out. Okay. Means nothing's lighting that now. Blue's off to the right? Or is that pink off to the right now? Wait. Oh, that's pink. Damn. I'm gonna not be at the bottom, but it's if I don't jump, maybe you went. Damn. Damn, okay. Boom. Get back down here, little sub. Boom, 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 boom. Get down there, little dude. Whoa. Let's go check it out. Oh. Ew. Scarabs. Oh. Put the cake down. Okay, yeah. There we go. Send me up, little Seb. Oh. You're a swift one, aren't you, little dude? I want different light refractions while I do this, or can I just come down here? I could probably just come down here. Oh. I'm a fucking idiot. Wait a second. Okay. This one? Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, maybe I'm not such an idiot. Let's fit there. Oh, I'm missing one skull. Oh, I missed a tablet. When heart looks northwest, my seed pod will rise. I am so proud of it. As a pod uses up its water, it becomes lighter and lighter, and it eventually floats away into the medium. It's said that some very lucky few will eventually reach Gaia itself. If you have a wish, you can carve it into the pod. If it reaches Gaia, your wish will come true. I want to carve something, but I can't think of what to wish for. Maybe some delicious bugs? Think, imagination. The one time I really need you. Yes. Carving stuff. is even harder than drawing stuff. And frankly, you're not sure even Skya can deliver on this wish. You blew it so hard, but hey, a girl can dream. She's only a girl. She's just a girl. Oh wait, is my? Oh, when my models start doing that? Okay, I'm back. Okay. We need one more skull. Oh my gosh. Is that the skull right there? Or do I? Oh wait. Meth field. Oh, I want to though. There must be a way down there. I think this dam is here, otherwise your house would be getting on top of a huge balloon in a pit. Okay. This is wrong, right? Can I go down there without the light on? Oh no, okay. Does that change anything? Like, ah. Okay. So you're already here. That's the only thing that's not up. Doing this, we bring the pink into view, and the pink looks up, right? Oh no. Ah, what's the other one? Blue. That way's where pink is. Like nothing else down there, but no bother using this dark wizard, huh? Okay. Use that to go down there. Okay. Must have missed when this shined in there. when I looked other times, unless I needed to do something before I could do that. Okay. Oh, let's look back a little Seb. I guess I must have missed the orange light, the light when it came down there. I must never looked whenever it was shining a certain way. Oh, unless that pit's what that was. Doy. I'm a fucking dingbat. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I meant to bring him down. Come back down here, little dude. Hope that didn't affect anything. Hope that I gotta re-rotate. What was this one, man? Boondala. Oh. Proceed to next page. Oh. Okay. To verify whether or not you've made it to the end of the game as shown above. Oh, to verify whether or not you made it to the end of the game as shown above. If not, you decide to consult a walkthrough for guidance. I did it. Because I'm such an expert that just like is super dumb, but like not dumb. Fuck, I suck at this stuff. Okay, proceed. Answer Dirk's autoresponder. Yes.
Looks like you're getting the hang of these puzzles. Nice work.
Thank you. The last skull was a doozy, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess. If you have had a human brain, sure. Personally, I already solved all conceivable skull puzzles for all possible skull states, which is a thing that's like no big deal for me.
Har har. Hey, I thought you couldn't see me once I left the house.
I can't, not through the server's viewpoint, but I can still monitor your progression through little Sebastian. He and I are linked the hell up cyberwise. We are so tight. Tight like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, yeah?
It's like he is the Incredible Hulk's pants, and I am his monstrous package yearning to bust loose.
Why?
It's Jane. It seems there is a way bigger than average probability that you do not want to discuss Bruce Banner's megalithic gamma schlong.
That figure would be sitting pretty at 100%.
Holy shit. Some of my circuits exploded. That number was intense to robo-consider.
Okay, let's stop talking about stupid things for a minute. What a completely absurd environment for our typical blithering discourse. I am hot on the prowl for more clues about this strange and mysterious land.
Haha.
What?
I don't know. Just haha to that.
Anyway, I think I'm getting closer to finding where my house went. Then I can reunite with Dad, and together we can sleuth this great big pickle of a planet.
Well, the good news is your house should be just ahead if you keep following the trail.
Yes, I knew it.
The bad news is your dad's not there anymore.
Oh no.
I guess he got antsy and left to explore. Maybe he's looking for you. I tried to block him from leaving with some furniture, but the dude was having none of it.
Golly, why did you let him? Why did he have to leave? This really complicates matters. I hope he doesn't get lost.
Don't worry, we'll find him. I'll have Seb search in a likely radius. The little guy is really fast.
Yes, good idea.
In the meantime, better go find your house. We aren't making any progress in this game without it. It's kind of central to gameplay, you know. If you need Seb to do anything from afar, just message me, and I'll give him the order. Got it?
Got it. Thanks. Boom. Oh, the hat. Something's clogging the hole. Yes, remove it. You got your dad's hat. Looks like it got sucked into one of the air holes. Luckily, he always keeps some spares in his wallet. But this means he came by this way earlier. Boom. Oh. Yes. Oh. Flip? Oh. Wait. Wait, I gotta read that. No. Addition air blows from the hole, pushing the balloon higher, but not high enough. So we need that. Gotta try something else. We need a little sub to do more? Yeah, probably, huh? What's the blue one do? The other one? Oh. Yeah, it's a different angle. Okay. Okay. Flip the switch. Oh. The waterfall pushes your house down, connecting the seed to the pot of husk. Oh man, everything has probably getting soaked. Do I need the orange one now? Probably need the orange one now. Does this one like push it though? Like make it go high? Oh. I guess it's gonna get clogged in the hole now then, huh? Ooh. Your house has finally resurfaced. You retraced your steps back home. Sadly, your father will not be waiting for you there. Still better to regroup before you go off looking for him. Oh. Oh, oh who the fuck this? He looks like he looks so fucking. Okay. Fucking. This is their Gamzee? Shit. The fuck are these? Record? No. A friendly clown welcomes you to Loka. It seems he would like to be your guide. Will you let him be your guide? Fuck no. Cautiously approach. Okay. You cautiously approach your new guide. Wait, you said you didn't want him to be your guide? The friendly clown strongly advises you to reconsider. You do not reconsider. You ask him who he is, but he maintained his cryptic serenade expression in perfect silence. You give some thought to the sliding away from the awkward encounter and go inside when the clown finally speaks up. It's like he wants to know if you would like to buy these motherfucking potions. You examine. God, dude, when did that happen? This is their fancy games or something. That the previous one maybe, or it's like fucking an illusion. She's crazy and she wakes up from a coma. Everyone's favorite like coma theories back in the day. Oh my god. Like you exam how many shows had coma theories actually? Pretty much every show did. You examine the clown's wares with due skepticism. He assures you that all his wicked elixirs are motherfucking magic and all that. The clown sure likes to say motherfuck a lot. It is making you feel uneasy. So, presumably he's from the future when the trolls arrive later. Ah. Anything could happen. Bronze potion. The clown says one sip of this potion will cause you to lose your use of your legs. However, you will become an excellent kisser. A trade that is more than motherfucking fair, he says. Personally, you think someone would have to be suicidal to drink that heinous brown liquid. I don't know if I have the money. Absolutely not. The clown appears crestfallen, then counters with another offer. Buy one bottle, get one free. You scowl at him, as if he is quite mad. He gets the picture. You're not interested. He then gives you a few bottles of the stuff and says he'll just put it on your tab. No worries. Fuchsia potion. This lovely looking potion is supposed to have powerful healing properties. A must have in the inventory of an up and coming maid of life. No, you don't want it, but the clown really thinks you should take at least one of these handy elixirs. He won't take no for an answer. You say fine, and buy a few just to shut him up. Oh yeah, I'm fucking rich with boon dollars, yeah. Indigo potion. He says this potion will make you strong. You guess it would be pretty handy to be strong, except that it's probably bullshit and the potion doesn't do that at all. Yes. You buy an indigo potion and shrug. There's something you won't be drinking anytime soon. The first question that pops into your head while examining this fella is, of course, where did he get that outrageous outfit? You don't really have the gumption to ask, but if you had to take a wild guess, you are almost certain the answer would be hand waved away with the word shenanigans. See, look, he is waving his hand preemptively, as if reading your mind. Truly, this clown is wise. Yeah, that's kind of the vibes I get kind of from Olive Potion for 20 boon dollars. This gross looking pea soup elixir is touted as a powerful love potion. Just sneak a few drops into the beverage of your object of affection, and he or she will fall head over heels for you. Literally. And in the event that your sweetheart-to-be is decapitated, you are very wary of this claim, of course, but you guess it couldn't hurt to have one bottle on hand. Yes. You buy one olive potion. Ugh, this stuff looks nasty. You're going to have to sneak it into an especially strong drink if you don't want Jake to notice. Wait, did you say Jake? You mean, of course, hypothetically, any person you give this to, strictly in name of science. Yeah, this conversation is over. Violet potion. This potion is to be imbibed by anyone who wants to exhibit unabated lust for all he or she encounters, as well as behave like more of a douchebag. You wonder why anyone would want that. He gives you a sly wink and says nothing more. You say no thanks, but he asks if you want to buy it anyways. Yes. You snap up the violet potion. Sure, why the hell not? Might as well round out your collection of this useless slime. Cobalt potion. He claims this potion endows its drinker with incredible luck. Then he does a stupid looking jig on your fridge, clicking the heels of his dumb elf shoes. You find that a bit hard to swallow, not just because it's implausible, but because that blue muck is straight up nasty. He doesn't get the joke. No. In a motion so swift you didn't even follow, he grabs your hand, pushes a bottle of cobalt into your palm, and closes your fingers over it. And you begin to object. He puts his fingers over your lips and whispers, shh, shh. That'll be 420 motherfucking boonies, yo. Gold potion, 420 boon dollars. This sickly mustard goo is supposed to make your hacking skills go bananas. Like, you would ever care about that. He says not so fast though, for its benefits are twofold. It almost makes a pretty killer substitute for grub sauce in a pinch. Buy the gold potion. No. You tell this clown to go take a walk off a short cliff. He pretends to not to hear you and restates his offer. You are getting kind of fed up with this idiot, so you purchase yet more useless bottles of liquid. Are we done here, bro? He has a fucking cod piece. Oh, shit. Good grief, look at that magnificent cod piece. It is absolutely transfixing. You don't want to stare, but how it arrests the eye. It's hard to look away, but you somehow find the wherewithal to pry your eyes away from its prodigious heft. I can't read. The clown catches you staring, and his smile broadens a bit. Okay. I guess I continue the next page. I do. Oh. Okay. What the fuck are you going to do with all these stupid potions? Talk about buyer's remorse. You've had enough of this vulgar clown and his pushy potion peddling. You do not want him to be your guide, and you politely ask him to leave your property. Gams, you retrieve contraband from Chest of Whimsy. Oh shit, okay. Chest of Whimsy? That's what you got. Oh, dude. You're so happy. The clown says he can all motherfucking abide about that. He doesn't want to get his step on to any motherfucking toes. But he says if he's not going to be your guide, you gotta at least have someone as a guide to all guide you on your way through this quest of miracles. He tells you to hold your shit while he retrieves something from his chest of whimsy. You say, "You mean the refrigerator?" He acts like he didn't even hear you. Oh, what what did I think it was gonna be? Oh, her head's still on her body. Torso flail. Fuck. Yeah, it'd be like that, Jane. It'd be like that. Jane's. Oh, oh! I didn't even see this. I looked at the bodies. Wait a second. Oh my god, this could have been it. Do they both land or just the Tavros head? This should have been it though. Wait, I'm an idiot. Oh my god, I didn't look at the possibilities. I was too stunned by what was being shown. I didn't even think about it. Oh, it is both actually. Wait. Oh, this is gonna be the most awkward fucking thing ever created. James, hello to your new guide. Holy shit. Oh. Oh my god. Hairstyle kind of goes hard though. What the fuck happened? My personality just absolutely fucking irreconcilable, reconcilable label. Honk. Boom. What the fuck is this thing? What Andrew Hussie mean by this? So okay, so truly Tavros Andrew Hussie's real self insert. Now he's become one with Briscoe. That's what this is really telling us. Ugh. No, 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 no. You have to undo this somehow. Are you listening to me, clown? And whoever the fuck you are, make me stop being this thing. Hmm. Okay, I'm sorry for screaming there. That fellow over there just caught me quite off guard with this, stunt. Mm, you seem quite upset. I think we should all try to calm down and figure out what to do. Um, yes. Well, first of all, my name is Jane. Pleased to meet you. What is yours? Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Okay. I guess time works differently, but that means that one's no longer in the thingamajigs then, I guess. Oh. Yes, first of all, my name is Jane. Pleased to meet you. What is yours? My name? Fuck. My name? It's nothing. I am a stuttering, repellent, unholy abomination. Oh dear. You have no idea how fucking much I hate myself right now. Honk. Quiet you. This is all your fault. Look at what you've done. Oh, wait, is this the thing they were talking about? The narrator? Is this the thing that the Mr. Scratch is talking about? Was this his most important thing to do? 'Cause they call him one of the most important. They called him like the most important character, right? Gamzee. Somebody did. Was it Doc Scratch or was it someone else? That was Scratch who said it. I should double check that. I wonder what. That can't be it though, is it? Could be. Ah, that's such a. Shut up. I hate you both. I hate everything. I hate the way I falteringly speak out my jumbled thoughts. Narration claim Gamzee is the most important. Yes. Ah, so I just gotta figure out. Yeah. Ah, fuck. He's the second most important. Oh. Oh, this thing is. I have to look at this thing more. Damn. Okay. Ah, I hate how dragged out the things I say. Sometimes I don't even know which part of myself are hating which things. So I just hate everything. Hey, clown, can you do something? This poor creature shouldn't exist. Ah, 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 ah. Oh, holy shit. Tavris Sprite. Yeah. Tavris Explode. Honk. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, wait, Colonel Oh. So even when they die, they like get reset? That's interesting. Is that that's what happened then, right? Because when Jade Spray got taken out, she came from the bubble place and she came back here. Now we got these. I mean, these two got morphed into that spot, and they came back. Do they go to the same spot? I guess. So that Sprite's just dead then, right? Hmm. Oh, I'm scared to read this a little bit. I didn't look at it. Died and gone back, but then Jade wouldn't have god tiered. Yes. Yeah. I was curious. I was kind of curious on what would happen if they died as a Sprite. I guess I wasn't too sure if they would go back to this like bubble zone or whatever outer living. Oh, wait, that's not. There we go. Oh wait, no, she needs to be in the panel. No, bro. Oh, now Vriska can be relevant. God, I'm glad Vriska's fucking back. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh shit. Ah, okay. Fuck. Uh, I, I gotta take a quick second. I'll be right back. I gotta be right back. I'm back. Yeah. Uh, At least I'm not fully delusional nowadays. Now, uh, I'm still a little delusional about Briska. She has to be still like fucking super important somehow. Okay, whatever. I like the ones that are same size as this. I thought this looked nice. Ugh. Tavros, Tavros, this fucking sucks. How would I have Tavros talk again? Dude, oh my god, Tavros has been out for so long. It, what? I think that's what I did, right? What? What do you mean, what? For starters, that completely horrible shared body resurrection bullshit that just happened. You were there, remember? That's kind of the point. Oh, yeah. I don't know. It wasn't so bad. I think maybe we were overreacting about being one person. Overreacting my ass. What a nightmare. It's still making my ghostly skin crawl just thinking about it. No, I think I've decided you're being unreasonable. It was cool being alive again for a while as a strange, unsettling mutant. If we didn't explode ourselves so fast, it could have been an adventure, maybe. Oh, sure, that's easy for you to say. You weren't the one getting the short end of the shared personality stick. Maybe if your personality was as much of an upgrade to mine as was to yours, I would have been cool with it too. You might be right. Actually, it was pretty neat. What? Getting to feel all the amazing self esteem you get to feel? I didn't really know what it felt like. I mostly only knew what the pretend kind was like. So, thank you for letting me feel that, I guess. You're welcome. Now that you mention it, maybe there was a silver lining to that freak show. Someone else finally got a chance to feel firsthand how great it is being me. Yeah, it must be pretty great overall. So, aside from me being partially, briefly, how have you been? Oh, okay. Dead mostly. Yes, me too. Yeah, sorry about that, by the way. About what? About killing you. It wasn't very cool of me. Oh, right. I almost forgot that even happened. How could you forget? Haven't you been pissed off at me about it? No, I mean, it was pretty much my fault, I think. I attacked you with my bogus self esteem, and I paid the ultimate price. No, you didn't. No, you idiot. That's not what happened at all. I stabbed you to the chest because I was being a huge bitch. Fucking damn. Damn, wait. Huh? Huh? I mean, it was a long time ago, but that's not really how I remember it. Stop being so stupid. That's so stupid. No, you're stupid. You were such a pain in the ass when you were when you're dead. Let's just agree it was my fault and drop it. No, but okay. Man, being dead is such a drag. I don't know if I can deal with this shit anymore. I think it's alright. Oh, come on. It's so boring. What a completely pointless and hollow existence this is. And if the existential malaisance? Malaise? Wasn't bad enough. Now I have to be constantly watching out for that fucking orange guy. Orange guy? The orange guy. Haven't you seen him? No. Sorry. Fuck. Damn, she's fucking pissed. Damn. Well, there's an orange guy. You mean the bird version of Dave? No, not Dave Sprite. It's just some random pointless orange guy who's been hassling me for some reason. I can't catch a break. And if that weren't enough of a nuisance, we've apparently got to deal with getting yoinked out of the afterlife without a moment's notice by some bozo in a codpiece to participate in his grotesque body fusion pranks. Between you and me, I'm starting to think we are getting jerked around here, you know? Uh, some inexplicable forces out there are fucking with us. They are doing everything in their power to make sure that when we're not being totally humiliated, we are staying completely irrelevant. We can't let them toy with us, then just sweep us under the carpet like that. I'm not going to let our relevance be marginalized anymore, Tavros. Ooh. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh no. More like, "Oh, yes." Oh, wait, no. What are you going to do? I think it's time to start fucking some shit up. Oh, no. More like, "Oh, yes. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of being dead and useless and bored, and I'm not going to take it anymore. You're with me, right?" No way. I like being dead. I like how there's no responsibilities or problems usually. Tavros, that is the lamest thing I've ever heard you say, which is really saying something. Yes, it is. You've got to quit that loser attitude and get your ass out of the sand. That's just your low self esteem talking again. Yes, I know. You're going to have to insist. I'm going to have to insist. You're going to join me, and together we are going to fuck shit up. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, yes, no, yes, yes, I definitely will cooperate with you wholeheartedly. Damn it. Okay, fine. They're such a good duo, kinda. Oh my god. Wow. I should have read the tag. Jake proceeded time capsule. Boo! Bring back the others, the other two. Gosh, gosh. You cannot proceed to the time capsule because you're lying on the floor unconscious. While descending deep into the ruins, a sudden earthquake jammed the elevator on its way down, causing you to take a nasty spill to the floor below. Luckily, you were wearing your trusty skull top, preventing a more serious concussion. You nevertheless lost consciousness and attempt with all your might to regain it. Regain consciousness, Jake. Jake! You failed to regain consciousness. No. Years in the past, but centuries in the future. Jake respond.
Happy 13th happy 13th bro. I have something for you.
Oh, wow. Oh, whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. You are too kind, my friend. What is it?
It's no big deal since it's nothing. I wasn't planning on giving you anyways. I just sort of happened to finish it today.
I think I catch your drift. So my new tint comrade finally gets a head on his shoulders, eh? Fuck, what's he reading? Fuck. Spider Girl. Another Spider Girl or probably not blue though.
Yes, assuming I can actually send it today without another ultimately paradoxification. If not, then hey, you get a sick grill full of birthday slime instead.
Oh hell no. Hell no. Hell no, I no man. Well listen, if you're going to send anything to me, slime or otherwise, can you please at least not make this shit appear directly over my head this time? The last thing I need on my B day is another installment of, and I quote, Man Bro Bukaki Theater.
You still you still don't actually know what that means, do you?
Not really. It's your friggin' figure of speech, man. I gather it just meant getting slimed like in Ghostbusters or some such.
Kind of. I told you to look it up.
Yeah. I'm a busy fella, Dirk. Wikipedia is a lot of letters to type in a thing for a man of action on the go. I'm always doing adventures, remember? I totally forgot how I made Jake sound, but this is the new one. Fuck. I can look back. No, I continue. Continue like I'm doing.
That is such bullshit. You sit in your little jungle globe watching movies all day.
Well, yes, but okay, I have a lot of movies to bone up on. There are so many good ones I still haven't seen. Much better, Jake. I am yeah, but yeah, I think I can't remember what the other one is. Drake's voice is so funny, so it works. Yeah, there we go. Uh,
You think literally every film you watch is a masterpiece. I've never felt so much vicarious shame through someone else's atrocious taste in awful garbage.
Screw you, I have impeccable standards. It's just there's so much good stuff out there. I've really been on a roll with my picks lately. My new favorite headcanon voice for Jake is Grunk from Isaac Y. I don't know what that is. Oh,
Do you even hear yourself doing? Your picks are everything, and lately is always.
yes, I hear myself just fine. I hear my discriminating gentleman's melodious voice, and it strikes my ears as the voice of reason. Say, here's one I'm pretty excited about. Have you heard about this Avatar Jam? It's coming out next year.
You mean the blue fairy shit?
No, man, it's not blue furry shit, far from it. Get this. It is about this paralyzed fellow who is down on his luck and longs for adventure, and he finds it. But it is far away on an enchanted planet rich, coveted treasures, and adventure is not all that he finds. Oh no, he also finds romance. A beautiful blue woman from the wild trenches him the ways of her savage culture, or teaches him the ways of her savage culture, and also the ways of alien love. Together, they frolic in the forest, whilst sharing primal intimacy through magic sexual escapades. What's so funny, wise guy?
To borrow from one of the more benighted sectors of your Zeitgeist, that was so gay.
Excuse me, but I fail to see what could possibly be gay about some huge, elegant blue men and women having really spiritual intercourse with their tails or something.
Yeah, well, yeah. Obviously not literally, Jake. Where I'm from, that word hasn't been used as a per, per, pejora-
Pejorative? I can't. I gotta read the dictionary one of these days.
or, or even much at all. In reality, a long fucking time.
For Dirk, all the alternatives exist, but Hussey couldn't have known there'd be 2 to 4 avatars. Ah, Hussey would have known actually, because the trilogy was planned before, or it was planned to be a trilogy from the start. I thought, uh, or at least a trilogy, maybe, or planned to be more than just the one. I knew that 3 were planned, or more than one was planned for sure. Uh, uh. I can't believe how like popular Avatar was. Was like I was on TikTok. I think like a few weeks ago or a month ago, probably now, a couple months. Damn. I saw like a post talking about Avatar theories. I didn't realize there was like people coming up with theories on Avatar, like who were engaged. There's like an that means there's like an Avatar fandom that I just have never interacted with ever online. Makes me wonder how, how popular is it. I guess I don't know how many people went to watch the last Avatar. I didn't get to watch that one. I missed it. I gotta watch that so I can watch the new one. Uh, uh, well, yeah, obviously Jake from Little Brother. Wait, was I? But you're from friggin' Texas, aren't you?
Yes, but not exactly.
Ah, stop being such a cryptic troll all the time. Anyway, Avatar looks spectacular, and I think my preemptive review was spot on. The bloody end.
Okay, but what you just said about those furries was gay as hell. It's time to face the facts.
You are just treating my great taste in flicks to your aloof hipstery disdain as usual. You don't know anything about that movie. Maybe you'll like it.
Nah, I saw it already. The movie sucked the smelliest shit from the ugliest butt. Sorry, man.
Well, now I know you're just trolling me. I won't be out for another. It won't be out for another year.
Right. Here, let me send you the rest of the robot already. You spent too long alone on that island as it is. I kinda worry about you. A man can only spend so much time in the middle of the damn ocean with nothing but pop cultural detri- detritus, detritus, and his own thoughts to keep him company.
Alrighty. I hope it won't be as difficult to finish building as the rest was us to assemble.
Now, just screw the thing on and it's ready to go.
Capital. Scoot that noggin my way at you're ready then. Boom, boom. Oh,
How cool it worked.
you nerd. He's got a slick Japanese spectacles and everything. Why is this metal man before me, or is it none other than Dirk Strider himself in my room?
One thing at a time, bro. I haven't quite figured out a way to get myself there yet.
It almost sounds like this is something you've given some thought.
Okay, well, I don't know what you're implying there, but why don't you snap that sticker on the torso and fire it up?
Affirmative. I continue to boggle vacantly at your technical shenanigans. Your knack for gadgetry seems to surpass even my grandma's, and she was like big time gizmo legend. How do you even do this stuff?
I guess from your perspective, it must seem house of overpower in a bunch of ways, which I kinda am. Like, with a ninja sword, I'm basically nuts, okay?
If you say so, buddy, I can believe it.
Yeah, but when it comes to building stuff, you're probably overstating things. Like, for example, if you told someone 100 years ago you could build a computer, they'd probably be like, well, shit, look at this fucking genius. Well, actually, first of all, they'd say, what's a computer? I only know what horses and diseases are and shit like that. But once you actually. Mhm. But once you actually tell them what computers are, Jesus stick, you're a wizard. But from your perspective, you know it's not a big deal to build a computer. You just go online, buy a case and a motherboard and some other shit and put together. It's not like you're smelting the goddamn silicone in your basement and making chips in your hermetically sealed, dust-free garage.
Yeah, yeah, but come on, it's not like you're from a century in the future.
Well, no.
Nor I am a quaint man of the past, pardon me, but I do sound like a trolley car bellwether toiling in the heart of the mustache belt from the rough and tumble year of 1909.
He said ironically. Unironically.
Give me some credit, man, and some to yourself as well. You are too modest about this robotic noise.
I don't know. I have a lot of time to work on stuff, I guess. There are lots of irons. You know what they are. Here's a hint. It's a pretty hot place.
The kitchen.
Sure, I keep some irons there too. Most of them are in the fire.
Oh, of course. Fire's quite notoriously the hottest thing there is. A tip top local for a whole mess of irons.
True that. I actually have so much to do and think about. One of my current projects hopefully will address that very issue. Gonna make an AI replica of my own mind. You can share some of the load, as well as make decent intellectual sparring partner, and ideally, and make a. Not that my conversations with you aren't uniquely rad, but you know what I mean.
See again. I think you are downplaying a pretty neat accomplishment if you ask me.
Shrug.
We'll see. Does that mean I'll have to deal with two Dirks? One who is more machine than man? Another who is a computer program you made? Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
That's a super joke. but I'm guessing you won't be hearing much from the program. It probably won't play a significant role in either of our lives. I have my doubts it'll be a successful project, but who knows?
I'd wager a tiny sum of the results of the endeavor will be sensational. I believe in you.
You do?
Sure, bro. I always have. You have helped me out a lot and have been a good friend for ages.
Hmm.
What?
Well, I wasn't sure about doing this today, but if it's true that you believe in me, then I guess fuck it. Why not?
Why not what?
I guess call it an extra birthday present, but instead of a present, that's awesome. Consider it more like a weird confession that may change the way you feel about me.
Whoa. Dirk, are you uh saying what I think?
What? What do you think I'm saying here?
Never mind. Sorry for interrupting. Should I sit down for this? I don't know what to do. Wait, I already am sitting down. Maybe I should stand up.
No, just chill out. Stand up, sit down, whatever. Here's the thing. You know all these painfully obviously hints I've been dropping that always seem to be flying over your head?
Fuck. Uh, fuck. I love dumb shit. I'm sorry. Maybe. I think I need a towel or something.
About me being from the future.
Oh, oh yes. I think so.
Well, those weren't jokes. It's true.
Oh, what? Oh, man. Are you actually serious?
Yes.
So, like, are you from a century in the future?
No, more like 4 centuries. The year 2422. As we say contemporarily, 411 PC, post condescension.
Wow, I must say this is not the announcement I was expecting. So you are a time traveler from from 2422 here to help me build robots or something?
No, I can't time travel. I can only send things through time occasionally. I actually live here in the future, alone in my apartment. I can send messages to you in the past though, like I'm doing now.
How?
Years ago, our alien friend sent me with a special chat client. It's basically just pester chum with some sort of alien technology embedded. It's specifically wired to communicate with your time period as hours go by for me. The time it sends a message to also increments by the same amount, so we communicate in lockstep, as if we both exist in the present. She said it was important for Roxy and I to begin communicating with you in chain, and this is how it all became. That's how we all became friends.
Wait, you and Roxy?
Yes, she lives in the future too, though we live nowhere near each other. I asked her to refrain from telling either of you. I wanted to be the one to let you know, to wait for the right moment.
Holy fucking mackerel. This is amazing.
So, you really are trusting me about this. Just like that? No second thoughts?
Well, yeah, sure, why not? Wait, this is not a prank, is it?
No. This would be a very shitty and boring prank. I promise it isn't.
Then heck yes, I believe it to be frigging pieces. Uh, it's an awesome thing to be true.
Aha, aha.
So, what's the far-flung future like? Some sort of crazy robo paradise?
Not quite, but there are definitely robots.
Oh man, what are your movies like in the future? I bet there are some real cinematic humdingers, like holographic stuff, or shit you plug directly into your brain pod, right? Wait, do you have brain pods, right? You do have brain pods, right? Ah,
No, we don't have brain pods because those aren't a thing. You just made that up, and there are no movies in the future. There are no humans either. They all went extinct. Roxy and I are the only ones left, as far as we know.
well, shit. Dirk, this story got so much less awesome. Is it too late to backpedal on believing it before I start to cry?
Now, dude, it's too late. Tears ahoy. This motherfucker gets sad. Do you want to know what happened?
Sure do. Let me just finish putting this steel melon on my robot, and then I'm all ears. Does it just fucking does it knock him out and make him lose memory? Oh, oh fuck, he's quick. Oh fuck. There he is finished. Look at this spanking iron friend from the future. He is perfect. Oh shoot, Dirk. He just got blurry and disappeared. What the actual fuck?
Don't worry. That's normal. Upon activation, he goes into stalking mode. Stalking mode? Yes, it will stalk you in the jungle and strike you when your guard is down.
What? That's crazy. Why would I want that?
Didn't you want someone to get into scrums with?
Well, yeah, but man,
He will give you all the scrums you can handle, trust me. This will sharpen your combat skills.
I guess you're right. I was just picturing a little good honest roughhousing. Why does the whole thing have to sound so sketchy and nerve wracking?
Do you want to hear my grim tale of the apocalypse or not?
Yes, you're right. Let's put issues of fisticuffs aside for now. Tell me everything about the future. So, how does humanity fuck up? Is it the nuclear holocaust, or is it robots? Gotta be robots, right? As per the Terminator?
No, it's more of a gradual decline in population than that, due to an insidious power grab by an aquatic alien empress.
Oh, the good alien overlord story. Got it. When does she show up?
She's already there in your time period, hiding in plain sight. She has been for anywhere between 50 and 100 years. She is the Baroness of Crocker Corp, Jane's company. But of course, Jane has no idea. The Baroness has been using subtle strategies to manipulate the human population through her company for a long time. On November 11th, 2011, she finally made her presence known to the world, along with her agenda for global domination.
Jeez, that is a pretty scary. That is pretty scary. So in the few years, she will be in charge of everything.
No, not quite. That's just when the world finally sees her for the threat she is. She would continue to gain power by exploiting various institutions in the media from within. It would take the next several decades for her to claim the throne as Earth's absolute ruler. Her march to domination was facilitated by a number of scumbag sympathizers and opposed by a few brave rebels, including my ancestor. Roxy's too. I think your ancestor qualifies as one too. In fact, I'm sure she must have been the first member of the covert opposition movement.
My grandma. I do remember when I was very young, she would tell me stories of the wicked woman who raised her. Was she the evil alien?
Yep, that whole story right there, most of which is shrouded in rumor and urban legend. But before we get sidetracked by any of that, I'll try to cover the big picture to give you a sense of all the batshit lunacy that follows the Sea Hag's power play.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh. Time is it? 2:21. 2 hours 21 minutes. I can keep going. I can keep going. Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep going. Oh, okay. Okay.
Nobody at the time knew what the fuck she wanted to accomplish or what her actual motives were. But in retrospect, it became pretty clear that she was trying to essentially restore the conditions of her old home world, which she used to rule over as well. She began instituting these crazy laws. First of all, people weren't allowed to reproduce. She found our usual method of procreation revolting, and anyone who engaged in it was punished by death. But she still needed.
Finish this conversation or no, or get to later. Well, then agent punished. We still need a wait. I don't know later use method progression.
But she still needed an ongoing population of subjects to abuse. So, to propagate the race, she set up this weird system. At random intervals, every citizen would be required to supply their genetic material to drones. That DNA would be collected and combined in some way. Many years later, long after the original donors had died, clones would be spawned from their DNA, so no one would ever be able to know who their parents were or able to trace their lineage. It was only through a bit of good fortune that Rox and I were able to discover who our ancestors were.
Were they rebels? Were they the rebels you mentioned? Are they alive right now? I mean, in my time.
Yes.
Oh, I am very curious about them, and also my grandma.
I'll get to them. Don't worry. Anyway, her imperious condescension turned out to be especially cruel to her human subjects. I am sure her rule was no picnic on her home world. But I think she represented humans' biological incompatibility with the ideal emperor empire she envisioned and became frustrated. Humanity wasn't really her first choice to rule. There are reports that she attempted to clone members of her own species and replace the human population with them, but they all died.
What happened to them? Oh, oh shit. Ooh, ooh. Let me throw another. Um, um, Here we go. This one works. Um, yeah, you can put in this corner. Boom. Oh,
Whew. The rumors say it was her own pet who killed them. See, she traveled from her world to Earth in this huge red space arc. In it she had gathered thousands of creatures from her planet. I'm guessing to save them from extinction. This more than anything has led to me to speculate that some cataclysm happened to her home world, and she moved to greener pastures to rebuild her empire. She bred all these creatures in secret, increasing their numbers, preparing for her eventual takeover. Hmm. Hmm. Ah, each monster or luscious nature was meant to be kind of a caretaker of the young. You can see where the dramatic schism between our species and her began, and also why she had a reputation for being quite insane. But she also happened to have this one humongous sea monster, Luscious, that is like her own personal bodyguard and kind of a secret weapon. But it turns out the thing is kind of an enigma, sort of a double-edged eldritch horror. As much as her as much in her service as it is calling the shots in some unfathomable way, every time she tries to resurrect her race, it would slaughter them all psychically, as if it was keeping her ambition in check, or the story goes.
oh. Wait. These beasts tend to the young? I can tell from the first-hand experience that monsters are totally rotten at taking care of kids. They do a bang up job making them scared though.
Exactly. The plan was beyond shitty.
So does that mean you and Rox were raised by these things?
Nope. It was a very short lived experiment centuries ago. Humans just don't have the same evolutionary symbiosis with those things that her race had. It turns out a bunch of fucking alien monsters have no interest whatsoever in taking care of human babies. They mostly just wound up eating them, or at best just abandoning them. Later, she instated a less destroyed system to serve the same function, as she began phasing in more robotic solutions in favor of all inconceived biotech nonsense that always did nothing but backfire.
Boom. Boom. Fuck. That's cool.
Even drones were replaced with robotic versions. I imagine they were easier to reproduce and control, since she'd given up hope of perfectly marrying her own civilization in all its convoluted symbiotic glory. But not without a good fight, and not without taking her frustrations on out on the human population. She attempted to enforce blood casting through efforts to genetically alter people's blood color. That was an ugly chapter. A lot of fucking people died from the debacle. Over the last 400 years, the population just got smaller and smaller from these atrocities piling up. But she clearly didn't give a shit. All the while, the amount of dry land kept shrinking due to the gradual flooding. Soon there was hardly anything left to live, and then that was that. No more people.
Damn, wait, flooding?
Oh, yeah. I probably should have mentioned this up front. One of the first things she did while in power was begin melting the ice caps. It took a while, but eventually the whole world flooded. That's how it is now. It's totally soaked up
in this bitch. Wow. It's, wow, like the epic Kevin Costner film. Almost exactly, especially from the same degree of shittiness. Oh man, does that mean you have to drink your own pee? You get used to the taste, or welcome it even. That takes about 15 days in a row. 15 days in a row of hard piss drinking, though. Ew. No, dude. No. Ew. Relax. I don't drink any goddamn piss, okay? Oh, okay. Whew. I guess your luscious droid thingy sees to it that you have fresh water? Nope. They'll stop being a thing a long time ago, too. Once humans went extinct. Oh, I thought. Hmm. Well, who raised you then? Nobody, man. I raised my damn self. Jesus Christ, Christopher Kringle, fucking here. I thought I was rugged. Rugged. Ugh. You're still pretty rugged. Rugged? Rugged. Yeah, rugged. I can't. You're just a fucking dork about it. That's true. I guess I did have Cal looking after me. Let's not discount the rad service of Seaman, okay? Heavens forbid. What about Roxy? Done. Pretty sure the Carapaces took care of her when she was young. Wait, the what's it's? Right, another thing I forgot to mention. There are a lot of these human creatures with hard shells, some black, some white, as humanity was dwindling due to the increasingly whimsical and psychopathic contents. She began introducing more of these carapaces to the scene. Are they aliens too? Sort of. They're definitely from other planets, so yeah. Really, the deal with where they came from is a whole other story for another time. But the bottom line is, at some point, somehow she started herding a bunch of them from their home worlds onto Earth and multiplying them. Something like 100 years ago, it became clear she favored these guys more than humans as her subjects. They are very loyal and seem genuinely dedicated to serving her. Must be what they were bred for. She still treats them like shit, though, unsurprisingly. All these colonies started sprouting up like though these modular cities floating on the water. It probably sounds cooler than it is, but they're basically slums. That's where they tend to live in large numbers. Roxy lives in one of these colonies. It's about 2,000 miles from where I am. Boom, boom. Good gravy. Those are exotic circumstances. And here I was thinking I had the most exciting and adventurous life. It turns out I'm just some chump on boring ass Monster Island in the silly old pre apocalypse. For what it's worth, I think it's gotta be more interesting living in the 21st century than the 25th. Like, it's really no contest. You're probably right. I'd be really keen on talking to Roxy about this too. I'm very curious about her experience as a future lady with all the what's its, the hard shell folk. I must say, it turns my previous perception of your lives right on its friggin' ear. Man, she would love to talk to you about all of this. She hates keeping secrets. It's been killing her not to spill all these fucking beans the hell prematurely. Like, what is even your day to day business like in C. Hitler's water apocalypse? Well, I mostly sit around in my apartment all day, building stuff, reading about history, and flipping out with my sword. Sometimes I go fishing and check out the underwater ruins. She does plenty of useless fucking around too, but at least she's got a neighborhood. She also uses one of her gadgets to gank vegetables and stuff from the past. She tries to feed the hungry neighbors whatever she can scrounge up. Boom, boom. Oh, those are amazing stories. I am so lucky to have friends like you. Oh, snap. What about Jane? Have you told her? Jane is. No, I haven't. I dropped some hints and tested her willingness to believe something like this. It's just not going to fly. It's way too much of a drop on somebody all at once if they aren't receptive. True, but it seems a shame to keep her out of the loop.
Well, tell her whatever you want. She'll likely think she's being fucked with. Personally, I wouldn't bother trying too hard to convince her. There's no point in alienating her. Someday she'll be ready to believe things.
Okay. Wow, I still have so many questions. It's incredible that this is all going to happen right around the corner. I don't know if I'm ready.
Like I said, the changes will be a little more gradual than that, more clandestine. She'll exploit the fear caused by her revelation to the world and to create intended reactions within governments and media. And her agents embedded on the island will help nudge things in the direction she wants. Then, 20 some years down the road, without anyone suspecting a thing, she'll suddenly be in complete control and Earth will be fucked.
I want to join the opposition. Fuck this witch. I have lots of guns and reckless bravado. And I want to stop her. I'll pick up where my grandma left off.
Well, aside from the main reason that won't happen, which I won't get to, it still wouldn't be a good idea.
Horse shit, why not?
Because people way better at this than you tried and died. You said you wanted to hear about our ancestors?
Oh shit. Let's fucking see it. Heck yes, bro.
Wow, how much do you actually know about your grandma? What have you read? What do you remember?
My memory of her is pretty foggy. I do know she loved adventure just like me. That's why she was exploring this island and raising me here when she did. She was a fair markswoman and knew her way around an atom or two. Pretty sure her company made a tidy fortune till it went belly up. At least I still have a few of her knickknacks for keepsakes. And as you confirmed, she was raised by that evil spinster. But then again, from some of the things my pen pal has said, it kind of throws some of these details into question, so I don't know what to think.
I don't know what the deal is with your pen pal either, and I'm not really prepared to speculate on that right now. But I'm privy to a shitload of historical data I can share. What's the last thing you remember about her?
It was the night I found her dead. Oh, oh, oh. She had gone off to study the ruins one day. I'm pretty sure that was her purpose on this island. To study the technology here and solve all the astonishing mysteries. She even built that big fancy house we used to live in, so I guess she really wanted to settle here for a while. But she didn't come home from her expedition for a couple days, so I started to get worried. I followed the trail we usually take to the lagoon while keeping my eyes peeled for monsters. But instead, I found her lying there dead. I think a monster caught her off guard. There were three big fang marks in the body and a trail of blood along the path. It looked like she was trying to go get home, but couldn't make it before succumbing to the injury. But before I could even do anything about it, I heard an explosion. I looked back, and the hill in my house was gone. Oh shit. Oh no. Just a big poof of smoke where I was standing. So I lived alone in the jungle ever since.
Huh. I've wondered about all that.
Well, you never asked.
Oh, I know. I would have. But asking about your past would have just been inviting you to do the same. You know how it goes.
Indeed.
But for the record, I don't think those were fang marks on the body, dude.
No?
Finish the story first, then what?
Uh, do I have an image for this? Damn. I swear I had an image for this. Something like this. Oh, there's not much more to it. I had to deal with Grandma's body. I would have loved to give her a proper and dignified memorial like Jane's granddad got. God, Jane is so lucky. Every day in her household must be like a weekend at Bernie's. What a ride it must be. I am so jealous. Fuck.
Yeah, what a fucking treat. A living room corpse party every goddamn day.
I know, right? Alas, I had to dispose of the body with haste so the monsters wouldn't eat her. so I just made a little campfire and burnt it. I kept the ashes deep in the ruins, which is where I think she liked it best. Hopefully, there isn't an earthquake or something that would knock the urn over in a predictable and hilarious fashion.
No way, man. I bet my bottom boon book that shit's eternally safe. That earns like Fort Knox of standing upright forever because of no accidents.
Yeah. So then, after camping out the next day, I went exploring and found my rum globe mostly intact sitting in the jungle. So that's where I lived since. And that's pretty much it. I have missed my grandma though. She was the best.
She was definitely very brave. If the stories are true, downright audacious, I'd say.
What did you hear? Oh. Oh, a big? Wait. Oh, wait. Holy shit. Big if true? Holy shit. Oh, it's not concrete though. It's not concrete. Until maybe text does, but no shit. Oh fuck. Okay. Oh,
Well, like I said, she was raised by the Baroness. It was probably a worse childhood than either of us had. She wasn't related, obviously. Ain't nobody related to that damn fish alien except other fish aliens, probably. She had an adopted brother too. Life must have been miserable for both of them.
yes, I vaguely remember her mentioning him. Cripes, the things she told me now that I think about it. She said the witch even killed her dog. Is that true?
I don't know, but wouldn't doubt it. There are other urban legends that she did a lot of experiments on animals and people, mostly to do with mind control, like figuring out ways to unlock all of her psychic alien potential to increase her power.
Oh, maybe
Not s- hmm, not sure if it's true or if it's actually successful though.
so. What you're saying is pretty much unspeakable horror thing that could be because of genetic engineering. Yeah. Huh.
Yes, anyway, your grandma managed to run away when she was quite young. Maybe it was a traumatic event like dog murder that prompted her to flee. Who knows? Whatever the case, her bro stayed behind. The guy must have been seriously immune to witnessing fucked up shit because he went on to be a famous comedian, a real kindly old cornball, a nicer guy you couldn't hope to meet.
Wow, wow. Must have been a hell of a guy.
So, you're not making any connections there.
Where? Huh?
Famous comedian, about the age of your grandma, inheriting the family name of the Baroness, not ringing a bell.
What are you talking about? Dirk, stop speaking in riddles and keep telling the story. I am on a tenter hooks here. Uh, that's
Okay, well, it's okay. It's not like it's that's important. Just a super obvious thing that'll probably occur to you later on when you're looking in the fridge and you don't have. At which point you'll feel like an idiot.
uh, oh my god. You can be one opaque motherfucker. Just clue me in, bro.
Nah, it'll be funnier this way.
Strider. Moving on. Oh fuck. Oh, fuck. What time is it? Ah, fuck it. I'll keep. Fuck.
Ah, that kid kept the family name, but obviously your grandma didn't. She must have held a grudge against the Baroness her whole life. She started by taking a different name she knew would stick in her craw.
Oh, I remember this. I believe she said the witch used to be married to a terrible man named English. So, because the witch really hated that guy, she took on his name as sort of a big old fuck you to the woman. Oh,
That's probably close to the truth, but it sounds like the kind of story an old lady tells her young grandson in a way he would understand, or at least wouldn't scare the shit out of him. What I've read is something much more sinister as usual. There's supposedly only one thing the Baroness fears, and your grandma learned of this somehow. It wasn't an ex husband, though. It was her superior, some kind of demon, or another alien. No one really knows, but he went by the name English. He's supposedly even more brutal than she is.
because English. Okay. So, I'm named after a demon. What kind of demon is named English anyway?
What kind of alien is named Crocker? Probably just a name he stole from someone else, like the Baroness did.
I guess it's kind of cool being named after a demon who's so scary, even the witch is afraid of him.
Yeah, well, your grandma thought so. Everything she did in life thereafter seemed to be an effort to piss off the batter witch, like starting a competing tech company, heavily branded in the way that presumably intended to remind the Baroness of her boss, like with skulls and garnished colors and shit. The dude is some kind of skull monster, I guess.
I love skulls.
I know.
Hoppywood or oh my god, this guy's so tiny. No. Yes. Oh.
It was definitely brave of her to. It was definitely brave of her to on her pat. It was definitely brave on her part, but ultimately it got her bankrupt company a blown up house and a fork through the torso for her trouble.
Alpha Dave is peak Dave.
But she must be the first to understand how dangerous the Baroness was while acting in covert opposition. Others would follow and continue as of now in your time period.
These are your ancestors?
Yeah, mine and Roxy's were among them.
Anyone I've heard of?
Of course, all these motherfuckers are totally famous, obviously.
Oh, sure, obviously.
We've talked about the guy I'm genetically derived from a lot, actually. Like, every time ever talked about my bro.
Gazooks, of course. With all your future mind fuckery, you made me completely forget about your vaunted Hollywood sibling. I should have asked where he fit into the picture if you were raised alone. I can be dumb as a bag of penny candy sometimes.
Sometimes, other times you're on point, like a bag of nickel shit.
Whoa now. Those are the sweets kept in reserve for millionaires. Such flattery.
Okay, what we're saying, stop meaning anything. Okay, so I'll continue.
Right. So then he was never actually your bro?
No, that's just kind of how I view him. Lond took more maternal view of her ancestor.
The lady who wrote all the dreary wizard books, I assume.
Yeah, the COTL series. Ever read it?
Oh. No, I tried. It's too depressing. And I also kind of and it's kind of and also kind of impossible to understand. I told Roxy I liked it though. I didn't want to hurt her feelings, so don't say like that. I think I'll wait for the movies to come out. I bet I'll like those better.
You don't say.
I do say, hey, you must have seen what being from the future. Are they any good? Cult of the Lamb. Let's see.
They are not.
Fooey to that. Like I even believe you.
The books are pretty interesting though, if somewhat dense.
They are your simple dense.
They're supposedly heavily alleg allegorical, veiled representations of cosmic events surrounding the witch and her boss and how all this came about. Mm, it's all the kind of thing you would want to pick up on unless you were someone who understood what happened, like the Condens, which was kind of of the point. I think it was a way of her letting the witch know on to you. In the early days of the resistance movement, they both opposed her more indirectly through their art, like critics of tyrannical governments often used to. Ugh. They are too they had to be careful. Didn't want to make big waves early. My bro did this too with his many fine films. Practically everything was a symbol for something, either in mockery of the Batter Witch or conveying some hidden message to its audience. Each film was always rigorously picked apart for its head scratching symbolic meaning. But he managed to accomplish all that without ever compromising the purity of his ironic vision, which I think was admirable. Boom. Fuck.
Uh, R.I.P. Fuck yes. The SBAHJ films rule. Screw the haters. That's what I say.
You also say that about Weekend at Bernie's.
Man, that is a scandalous mischaracterization. Nobody hates Weekend at Bernie's. The WAB films are generally regarded as so unremarkably mediocre, they don't even attract any trolls who care enough to shit on it. Believe me, I've tried to get in debates with people about it.
Yeah, yeah, you pretty much touche the fuck out of that. But we are definitely in agreement about my bro's films are the masterstrokes they were. He just kept cranking them out too. He really stepped up production after 11 even though the cat was finally out of the bag. He was very dedicated to his craft.
Fuck it. Dang, I can hardly wait to see them.
Yeah, I wouldn't hold your breath about that. Why not? Man, fuck it. I'll just send them to you. Just keep a lid on them. We don't need any weird casualty shit rearing its head here. That would be dumb.
I will guard a glistening compression artifact with my life, as if a jewel pilfered from a tomb.
Which was the last you saw?
Well, there was the CBAHJ and the movie and the CBHG, the film. Oh yeah, and the CBAHJ, the CBAHAJ, the movie, movie. I think CBAHJ, the movie, is still in production, right? But honestly, I get confused about which particular misspelling is attributed to which film, or even if I'm getting the misspellings right.
Uh, the key to sorting it all out is to understand it doesn't actually matter. Though video streaming services would frequently set it up so that buying certain title would ship you the wrong film. And often titles for movies were available for sale that straight up didn't exist. Or that would be sold for a dollar amounts that made no sense, like $2,890.01. And sometimes buying a download or that could be point, but buying a download that would actually deposit money into your account instead of deducting from it. It was all part of the experience.
That'd be fucking. That's a good idea. It's a fun idea. Not good, but it's fun. Damn, fucking multitasking. God, your four bears are certainly entrepreneurial. Ugh. If nothing else, I can get behind the idea of making a killing if it means I also get to be as good as doing adventures as I hope to be. Did they ever bring the battle to the witch's doorstep, or were the blows dealt strictly through public masquerades and theatrics?
Yeah, they got pretty deep into the shit eventually. They were both very skilled combatants. I'm pretty sure she had some weird powers too.
Powers, you say?
Commune communion with occult forces, something like that. She knew things, had visions. It's why she was able to write those books, and more importantly, why Roxy and I were able to survive here.
How?
They knew we would be here someday, so they prepared for our arrival. I live in what used to be my bro's old apartment 400 years ago. The whole city is gone, but this one unit was somehow protected. He left some supplies for me here, like a lifetime supply of orange soda in the crawl space, along with a fuck ton of CBHG merch. In what in like discovering my own personal holocaust of bulbous jutting bottoms, plus some weapons, some other gear, and a killer pair of shades. Roxy's mom used to live in her place too, and left some stuff she might need lying around. This was way before there were comparisons colonies though. I think her house must have been kind of kernelized structure, like a potential colony, something built to undergo modular self-replication if activated. I'm sure her mom knew that. It's just a good way for rocks to blend in. I stick out like a sore thumb here, of course, but it hasn't really been a problem yet.
So, they knew you would show up in the future someday and prepared for it. Doesn't that mean they also knew you weren't going to be able to stop they weren't able to be stop the witch? Bah. Oh, what kind of fucking bug is that? Oh, it's a weird little fly. Sorry. Oh.
Probably. But they went down fighting anyway. Wow, that's brave and kind of sad. Yeah, but wouldn't you?
Of course. You always go down guns blazing. That's what a hero does when he loves adventure and has guns. If there's one thing movies have taught me besides the fact that guys using a corpse as a silly puppet is friggin' hilarious, it is that fact.
It's not that. It's not like their rebellion was totally futile. They took a lot of shitheads down with them. Ooh, sympathizers. Ugh, just the thought of such scoundrels turns my stomach. They should. In order for you to understand, I'll have to fill you in on one of the ridiculous final gasps of human civilization taking place over the several decades leading up to its absolute enslavement, the decades which immediately followed the rebranding.
Boom. Oh, fucking fuck. Sorry. Uh, as hmm, yeah.
As I mentioned, Crocker Corp's rebranding on 311, as it was often referred to in its news, totally changed everything. It marked the beginning of a completely shameless downward spiral of Western civilization, though a series of events that were probably hard to notice at the time, but quite glaring when evaluated historically. Though the Baroness made few substantive gestures of aggression, the global fear of her looming threat would trigger all the change she needed. Governments prepared for war, as if to defend against the invading alien armies she undoubtedly commanded. But of course, she had no army. She was always the only one of her kind. Instead, the world powers are only setting up to build her armies for her. The media deteriorated into the preposterous circus that was all practical ways inseparable from the power base and government institutions. Popular entertainers became dangerous demagogues, demagogues, and their roles in the media blurred with their those of executive authority. And the most dangerous were the ones who fed into the fear and hysteria most effectively. These tended to be plants, unsculptuous shills paid by the Baroness to move her agenda forward.
dang. I would like to think I will not be suckered by their silvery tongues whenever they come along.
Well, the thing is, most of them are already on the scene in your time. Ooh, ever heard of Guy Fieri?
No, I don't think so.
You're fortunate then. He was an especially degenerate piece of filth. He used his connections and guile to wriggle into the spotlight, and then onto other positions of power. He somehow landed on the US Supreme Court. Over the years, other justices started mysteriously disappearing without being replaced. After helping rewrite the Constitution to form an incomprehensible patchwork of fascism, theocratic mandates, recipes, and bad rap lyrics,
He weaseled his way up the ranks to become the High Chaplain of Interstellar War. And I'm just gonna cut to the chase, because really, this ain't a big history lesson here. He eventually came to be regarded as the third and final Antichrist. No other human in history was responsible for more death and suffering. Oh my god. Oh my god. That boorish cur. Yes, that's exactly the phrase I would use to describe someone responsible for the extermination of 5 billion people. It was just so uncivilized of him. How could such an atrocity be allowed to happen? Was his personal magnetism really that overwhelming? Yeah. Maybe overwhelming in the wrong direction, yeah. But it didn't happen overnight. It was a gradual decline in the integrity of the system that allowed it. Eventually, the wheels came off and the political scene mirrored the absurdity of the media circus. By the time President J and Dope were elected, Western civilization had officially fucked itself over forever. And I think everyone knew it. Oh, no. When does that happen? 2020, 2024, the last free election the world would ever see. So like so they were the ticket together? On the ticket together, president and vice president? No, man. They were both president. The first dual presidents of the United States of America. Also the last. They're also the first and last juggalo presidents. The founding fathers warned us about this, but nobody listened. They did. Warned us about what exactly? The mirthful executives. George Washington had a prophetic nightmares about them. He tried to warn people and get language amended to the Constitution to prevent it, like forbidding the election of what he would famously describe as a pair of salty bards or unruly gestures given to the sweet drink. Truly, Hussey could have predicted worse. Better. Fuck it for institutions like forbidding the election. But everything just thought he talked too hard on the colonial cannabis or whatever. I'm not sure I follow. Those are like the clown presidents or such. Yes, they were a shitty rap duo from your time. They also ran a hell of a campaign. By then, the Juggalo party had gotten huge, while the numerous other candidates split the moderate vote. They retained a very energized and devoted base. You could say their party had a big tent. Dirk, I really dislike the future you were describing. Hey, me too. They were swept into office on a big wave of Fago, and the presidential inauguration was the biggest gathering of juggalos of all time. They hosed each other down on the White House lawn with shitty soda. The DC in the Capitol therefore officially stood for Dark Carnival. Ooh, that's good. I like that actually. Of course, their campaign was helped considerably by having support from the Baroness. In retrospect, people developed the impression that it was all a part of her sick sense of humor. There was the sense she just loved the idea of delegating the extreme subjugation of the world's population to a pair of demented clown rappers. Some speculated this was just another way she was attempting to resurrect her previous model of governance, though this seemed kind of far fetched to me. Who the fuck ever heard of an alien juggalo? To me, this is about as stupid as the crackpot theories get. Damn. Oh my god. Is this how bro goes down? Oh, I get. Yeah, this is how his bro goes down. His ancestor. Um. uh, I still don't really know. I still don't really know what a juggalo. I still don't know what a juggalo is. Do they juggle? Don't worry about it. People were less prepared for a double juggalo presidency than ever imagined. I'm not even going to get into all the horrifying details, trust me. You just start to feel really dirty reading about it. From the moment Fairy held up the Bible to swear them in, and the three of them proceeded to publicly defecate on it while freestyling rap lyrics, that was it. Everyone in the world watching TV just said, "Welp, show's over." Civilization was pretty cool while it lasted. The next several grueling terms of their presidency was a weird combination of authoritarian practices. The Baroness used it as a puppet regimen. Uh, while still basically giving them a carte blanche to carry out their idiotic whims. Fango was pumped through the plumbings of tap water. The new national pastime was having two diabetes, and the national anthem was replaced by a 3 minute high reverb audio clipping of President J farting to the microphone while laughing. Chaplain Chaplain Ferry was authorized to set up the death camps in which anyone on the planet could be in prison if they were not deemed sufficiently mirthful. And so the cleansing began, priming humanity for its new ruler waiting in the wings. This was when our ancestors had enough. The resistance movement had failed, but they could at least bring the criminals to justice. My bro finally caught up with the presidents and challenged them to a duel. They accepted, having for years regarded him as a cocky rival rapper who failed to show them the proper respect. In their arrogance, they invited him into the foul belly of the carnival, believing they could teach him once and for all what it truly meant to be down with the clown. For centuries thereafter, survivors of this hilarious Holocaust would cite the rooftop showdown as one of the most heroic moments in human history. Boom. Oh, fuck. He got him. He killed them both. Damn. Unfortunately, as they were only figureheads, no liberation followed. There would be no parades in the street or statues cast or medals awarded. The few witnesses would report seeing only a man with a sword on a shitty skateboard, gently rising into the night sky. No one ever saw him again. Boom, boom. Oh shit. Meanwhile, Maroxi's mom was tracking down the high chaplain. Cap Chaplain? Chaplain? Uh, his crimes had already been committed. She couldn't repay them by any stretch of the imagination, but she could wipe blood-stained grin off that fat bastard's face. Ooh. She gouged his eyes with a pair of needles and rode his torso on the bottom of the bloody falls. Oh, fuck, that's scary. Fucking bloody falls. Holy damn. Reports of what happened to our ancestors after that are sketchy. There were no eyewitness accounts from what accounts I found, but some believe they regrouped and confronted the Condens herself, with all her high-ranking officers dead and the human population decimated and sufficiently groomed for her arrival. There was no reason to stay behind the scenes anymore. After those dreadful years of putting up with more vulgar brand authoritarianism, when she finally stepped forward to claim her throne, it was actually came off as somewhat dignified, elegant way in a way. She was uh, no severe, but at least she knew how to act like an empress. Boom. Damn. Oh, we're getting all the flashes. Or, oh yeah, that one was. Oh shit. Oh my god. But even if they managed to confront her, there's no way they could win. She had too many crazy alien powers. Her boss supposedly had jacked her power level though through the roof. I even heard, and don't quote me on this, she may have been over 9,000. Heavens to Betsy. That figure is just absurd. Yeah, and that's not even to speak of the generic smorgasbord of other powers she was rumored to have. It gets hard to separate the fact from the urban myth. But for reference, if you want to believe it all, just picture all the X Men combined into one sexy fish woman in a skin tight suit. Whoa, mama! Yeah, that's the right way to say. That's the right thing to say. Oh my.
Whatever actually went down, they're surely both dead now. I guess it had to happen like that, though. There's no way the continents would allow to be born within even a century of our genetic forebears. The thought of that was completely disgusting to her. That's, yeah, yeah. Uh, f- f- um, fuck. Uh, damn. Because would allow born within a century of a genetic forebears. The thought of oh, I read that. But I really would have liked to be able to meet them. I guess some things would just be too awesome to ever stand a chance happening. Yeah, I know the feeling. Wait, what? Dirk, didn't you tell me at some point that you did find evidence to the witch killing them? As of now, no. Are you sure? Sure. I swear I remember you saying something about that. How could I have said anything like that before today? This was obviously the first time I mentioned any of this. Oh, I'm just having the nuttiest deja vu thing going on now. I feel weird. I guess I am mistaken. Never mind. Okay. Hmm. Oh, fuck. I'm 3 hours, 10 minutes in. I can continue a little bit longer. Okay. Oh, oh shit. He got me. He got me good. Damn. Okay. I will disregard your anomalous observation for now and continue conversing as if nothing happened. Right. Good plan. Anywho, that's a heck of a tragic and thrilling tale, Dirk. I'm still totally cock-eyed and catawampus about it all. I don't even know what to think. But you believe me, right? Oh yeah, every word of it. Wow. Why shouldn't I? You're my friend and I trust you. I still think it's I still just think it's impressive is all. Even after all this time, you're pretty much one kind dude. Uh, Not really. I just like believing stuff and believing in people. What do you mean? About what? When you said after all this time? You just told me now. Yes. Hang on. Hang on. Blarg, the deja vu, vooey shit is happening again. Okay, I am sure we've had this conversation before. So many things are familiar. I remember you saying the one of a kind dude thing, and I remember saying the word catawampus and all of it. What's going on? Took you long enough to figure it out. Pages really are slow burning class. Damn. Figure out what? You're asleep. Oh, that's right. I fell off the platform thing and I guess I got knocked out. Yep. So I'm dreaming. Kinda. It's a dream bubble. What? What's that? A place in the infinite abyss where sleeping people can share dreams with each other while revisiting memories. Also where they can meet dead people. So we are sharing a dream together. You're currently asleep too? Currently in the future? No, even if I was, I wouldn't visit a dream bubble. It only happens when your dream self is dead. Like yours is. Mine is not. Huh. I guess I understand. So what's the deal? Then. Wait. You said this was where they meet dead people too? Shit. Dirk, are you dead? Are you a ghost? No, dude, chill, I'm fine. Then what the fuck is going on? Who am I talking to? Well, who are the people you talk to when you have a regular dream? What? Like just boring, normal dreams, and there's a real person you're talking to. Who is that? I don't know. It's nobody. There's a projection of your own mind. Dream bubbles don't always need to be shared by dreamers or dead people. You can go to sleep and wake up in one alone, reliving an old memory. Kind of like a normal dream until you remember it's just a memory, which is where we are now. That's a good clarification. Okay, so I'm just having a lucid, dreamy thing in a magic bubble. You were just like a figment of my imagination. Yes, basically. Well, I guess if it's
Yeah. So I'm talking to myself. That's kind of stupid.
Well, yeah.
So, I'm not a player of Suburb.
Well, yeah, but not quite. You could view me as a projection of the real Dirk within your mind, as expressed through all of your thoughts patterns about him. So I'm kind of a splinter of his corporeal self who happens to live in your awareness. I'm a startling close approximation of the real thing for all intents and purposes.
Just how startling close are we talking?
I am not going to give you a bogus percentage like the glasses, because that's not my shtick, but pretty damn close.
Okay, that's fair, but man, there's something that feels kind of weird about this. You being in my head, it's a little messed up.
What's messed up about it? You were the one who put me here, with your intimate understanding of all of his mannerisms and predil- predilections. Predilection. This dude's almost dirty because he was and a splendid existence pretty much rolls. And this is how shit is, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry for saying it's messed up, but it's still a bit frustrating. I've been trying to talk to you all day, but all I get is your pesky responder bedeviling me at every turn, and your friggin' robot punches me across the ocean and then throwing a weird tantrum and ripping his nuclear heart out in front of me. Fuck. And if that weren't enough, I tumbled off in the doohickey and knocked myself out. And now I'm strolling down memory lane with your fake brain ghost. It's like you are surrounding me from all sides with imitations of yourself, but never the real you. Cheese and fucking crackers. When do I just get to talk to the actual Dirk?
Jake, what do you even know about someone's actual self? What makes it actual? What is actuality?
What's a horse shit? What a horse shitty question. I don't know anything about actuality, I guess, but I know some philosophical babble. Horse shit. And when I dad blasted, hear it.
I'm just saying, this isn't really your field of expertise. Dirk is the heart guy. He's the one walking the path of self, even when he doesn't know it, like right now.
But what does that mean? And how can you really be made of only my thoughts when I don't even know what you're talking about sometimes? Or when I didn't know some of the things you're telling me, like about being in a dream bubble? How can I tell myself about that stuff through Brain Ghost Jerk?
Who says you don't know those things on some level?
I don't think I do. I have no business knowing those things.
Pages have a lot of untapped potential. That's practically all there is to the class, actually. But when they eventually find it, look out. And the one who deal in hope. Shit, man. I'm scared of you already. And I'm not even real.
Are you sure you aren't real? No offense, but I kind of get the same smartass vibe from you as I do from the responder, like her har. Like har har. I have the same basic personality as Dirk, but without any accountability or anything. So let me just be kind of flippant and mess with Jake fella's head. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but that's surprisingly decent observation about me.
Yeah. See, I think I maybe did a little too good of a job brain cloning you. This is way too much like talking to the real fake Dirk. Holy cow, what a dumb sentence that was.
You did a you did do a good job, a perfect job. In fact, untapped potential. Remember, I don't think one of Dirk's splinters could exist nearly as well in anyone's mind than other than yours.
Well, that's just spiffy for me, but I'm starting to feel somewhat like I'm being haunted by you now. I just want to talk to my real buddy. And by real, I just mean the original guy.
What do you even want to say to him?
Oh, I don't know.
It's not like you can keep any secrets from me here. I pretty much am your brain.
Ah, no, don't say that. It's so weird.
You realize he's coming from you, Dirk. In the real world, that man,
The man has his designs, yes. I know. Want to talk about it? With you? No. That's like talking to him about it, which is really jumping the gun, I think. The what better chance is there to try to talking about it than with a stunt double for your hyper aggressive suitor within the safety and privacy of your own mind? But I can't yet. I just can't. There are some feelings I'm not sure how to put into words yet, and doing it in front of you, whether you're a stunt double or brain puppet or whatever, it just makes me feel uncomfortable. So there are feelings you don't want to try to put into words, even though while you dwelling entirely within the realm of your own mind. Yes, what is so hard to understand about that? What about the spider ghost, huh? The spider girl you saw when you got fucking clobbered by Dirk's robot and you passed out. You dreamed about a spider ghost alien girl. Oh yeah, what about her? You like her? Man, what? That's dumb. I saw her face for 3 seconds and she waved at me and I woke up. Yeah, that's all it that's and it took all of 3 seconds for you to fall in love with that cute spider ghost. Why do you keep calling her a ghost? Because she's been dead for zillion years, dude. Oh well, holy shit. That won't change the fact that you like her. Let's not pretend it will. You're going to make things complicated for yourself. No, I won't. Yeah, you will. You're too fucking wishy washy. Between Dirk, Spider Ghost, Jane. Man, poor Jane. What about Jane? You tell me, what was even the deal about? Our last chat ended on a very pleasant and amicable terms. She was upbeat and chipper as ever. I fail to see what reason one might have to feel sorry for her. Yeah. You totally read her like a book. Really handled that conversation like a champ. Handled the conversation like a champ. Wait, didn't I? Look out, bitches. It's Jake Casanova Lady Slayer English. He's packing heat and is frequently able to parse the literal meaning of things women say. What are you getting at? We're running out of time. She'll be here soon. Jane? No, dubious spider ghost. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Where? Wait. She is? Oh, fuck. Look at you. I'm telling you, 3 damn seconds of oogling an alien in the blue dress, and you're completely helpless. Stop fidgeting around like that. Your hair looks fine. Do you want me to tell you how to breathe, how your breath smells? Screw you. I am such a cucumber. I'm cool as a I am cool as such a cucumber. Okay then. Uh why does my breath not smell okay? You're dreaming, Jake. Your breath is only a thing if your brain wants it to be. Oh, okay. Whew. When is she coming? Why is she visiting my dreams? Soon. She's been waiting for the right time to enter, waiting for you to snap out of of the memory. Clearly, the girl has patience of a saint. All right. Dang, it's warm in this dream bubble. How can I be sweating in a dream? Where do I keep where do I keep the dream towels? Will you calm the fuck down? I'm a figment of your imagination, and you're still making me nervous. But really, who is she? What's her deal, and what does she want from me? Since all of this so called untapped potential in my subconscious taking the form of yet another sassy Dirk clone seems to know everything, would it be okay if I trolled my own brain for a few flipping answers? You should try to be more polite to me. Seeing as I am a representation of your entire mind, I have complete control over all your basic functions. I could trigger a particularly spirited bowel movement right before she gets here. So watch your step. Oh, no, 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 I'm sorry. I'm sorry, don't. Just kidding, dude. Jesus. I would never make you shit your pants in front of a girl you liked, even if she happens to be my chief competition. We Dirk Splitters can be pretty malchievous, Machiavellians, Machiavellian, but we do actually have some fucking standards. Okay, what a thank you for promising to keep your trousers tidy. Anyway, she's visiting now to bring you into the loop on some things, important details you should know about your retaliation to the bigger picture. The much Much bigger picture. I still don't understand how you know. Or excuse me, my brain knows this stuff because I'm a page. How does this make that makes sense? And also, if you know things she will say, why don't you just tell me things? Intuition and subconscious mind are powerful things when you harness the right way. As for now, I don't tell you. Why not just let her tell you? You're the one with the damn crush on her. Boom. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, dude. She's here. Okay, dude. She's here. Shush. I know. Oh, man. What the fuck are you looking at me for? Say something to her, jackass. Okay, I will. I will. You're distracting me, though. Can you scoot over a bit? Home. Oh my god, fine. Hi there. Welcome. Don't mind him. He's just a brain clone of my best friend. I don't know. That sounds crazy, yeah. I know that sounds crazy, yeah. Bro, she can't even see or hear me. You're making a fool of yourself. Wait, she can't? Why didn't you tell me that? You are really throwing me off here. I don't know. I guess I didn't think you were going to have a neurotic meltdown at the sight of a girl. I thought you were supposed to know stuff like that. Seeing as you are literally my brain. God damn it. Will you just chillax and woo this fucking ghost, babe? How can I chillax when you keep talking to me? It's really disconcerting. You are totally embarrassing yourself, dude. You're talking to nobody. Man, I'm starting to feel bad for Spider Ghost. Look at her. She's getting uncomfortable. Shh. Just shut up. I can't think. You're being so lame. I don't care if I'm a figment of your imagination or not. I can't take this bullshit. Either you get your shit together and we put the moves on this dead space vixen, or I start fucking with your cortex and make you pop a dream boner. Oh god, no, don't you dare. You don't think I'll do it? No, please, please, please. Do not give me a boner, Dirk. Sorry, Jake. The plan's in motion. Next stop, Boner City. So that was the plan all along. To give me a boner? And you? Got one. You motherfucker. Oh. Oh, tee hee. A false alarm, I see. Very funny, cool guy. I think you are full of shit. You're bluffing. You don't even have the power to give me a phantasmal erection. Jank, please. Members of the Juggalo party aren't the only ones who can pitch a big tent. Then go ahead. Make my fucking day. I'm ready for you. You think I'm afraid? I'll take your boner magic like a man. I'm not ashamed. I will stand tall and proud at full mast in front of this pretty alien. Do your worst, you bastard. This is so stupid. You are out of your mind, and this is coming from my mind. It's your mind itself. I can't even watch this. I'm out of here. Well, good riddance to ironic hipster douchewad rubbish is what I have to say about that. I I wonder what Jack's up to right now. What? I mean, what? Who's Jack? Just talk to the girl, okay? You have some damage control to do. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, right. Fuck. We're good end stream time. Ah, fucking. Uh, um, hold on. We have a Nor in. Uh, uh, this is what I want to see. I want to see what Vriska does next. Does she? She's already talking slightly different. So like, times changed her, at least. We can assume it's been quite a while. I actually don't know, but I'm interested. What's she gonna do? She has to do something, something cool. I mean, like, look at Hussey, purely in love. He did get rejected though. That was sad. That was sad. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Sorry, I didn't read too many of these. This is my first time seeing this one. What the fuck? I'm annoyed that you're trying to create a good story and haven't been making Homestuck into a self-indulgent adventure about your author avatar. When will Husatar return? When will Vriska come back to life and have obscene sex scene with him? I will wait for Vriska's ghost to be fattened up by the horror terrors. It is then and only then I will make my move. Ah, fuck. This is the exact sort of question I started answering when I should have closed the stupid tab and gone to sleep hours ago. Ah, fuck. That was 8 months ago from this time? Something like that. Fuck. Is Vriska fat now? Vriska fat confirmed from this? That's what this means, right? Ghost Vriska's fat, obviously. This scene is just fuck no. Ah, fuck. Um I'm kind of stupid, so here's a stupid picture. It's a visual medium. You can see her. Fuck. Um, if you think she's fat, she is. Uh Husky said she was just right there, right? That's when he would come for her, and he came for her already, or he's in the process of it. Uh, uh, I like. I just need. I just need more Briska. Briska. Jake's being pretty entertaining right now. Oh yeah, his form spring is either a gold mine or a cognitive hazard. So far, it's only been a gold mine. Uh, partially a bore too, though. Like some of these people ask questions that are just like, it's like he's not gonna answer that. Like one, I forget which one it was. I read one of them, and he's like, "What happens if this happens?" And he gave like three options. It's like, well, I guess. I don't know. I guess it makes sense. Like really young kids are probably reading this. Not like super young, but like young. Because you know what counts as a young kid? Like when I say young kid, I'm thinking like 13, 12, right? A lot of preteens were reading this. And they asked dumb questions. I was a preteen, a youngster. I asked stupid questions. I'm an adult and I ask stupid questions. So, uh, uh, did you find the fat Briska questions? I found two fat Briska questions. And it's still stupid questions. When's Hussey gonna delete the Discord then? Or I guess maybe not, Hussey's not in control of the Discord nowadays, huh? Oh, uh, answering questions are actually Discord. The Discord they mean is a new Discord that Hussey owns. Oh, damn. So when's he deleting the from the classic Homestuck fandom Discord? So when's he deleting the Discord then? It has to come full circle, right? Uh, it's the official Homestuck official Discord. Okay, I figured someone else would own it because Hussey doesn't like own Discord now, right? They'll delete the channel. Does he own Homestuck or did he license or was it just he licensed the rights to like continue it or something? Because I don't know the full story, right? Gotta ask my friends about it. Which is very nice. We love fan service. We love when we find out cool things. They bought back Homestuck from Viz. Oh, he licensed it while recent developments. Okay. Hmm. Shenanigans is what happened. That's always what happens. Um, oh, there we go. I need this back. About pregnant? I I don't know. I guess. Wait, did I? This is something I would remember, but I'm an idiot. But yeah, English is officially more powerful than Hussy. I don't know. I don't. I mean, like Dota. Oh, I mean, like, is he or does Hussy just like being tossed around by characters? You know, like maybe like come on, it's like a weird thing with them probably. Oh, here we go. Oh wait, there was two of that. There's three of that. It said there's another one. Do you mind if I use aggressively pregnant as the name of a rock band, provided I do a song about how awesome and homestuck you are? Only if you're a weird guy who wants to get his sister pregnant with my genes. Whoa. I just killed Hussey. I don't think it gets any clearer than that. So I'm scared. Sister? Oh, it is this. It's this long post then? Or is it in the other past one? English killed Hussey. I don't think it's any clearer. See, like Hussey, like English killed Hussey, but Hussey just wanted that to happen so we can see his girl again. Duh. Come on. Come on. You're missing the big picture here. Not that English is stronger. It's that Hussey knew this is the only way to see her without fucking up the story. Come on. Ugh, fuck. Why have you not sent me the genetic sample so I can impregnate my sister with your children yet? Don't even try to pretend you're the guy who originally said that. You aren't. You just aren't. Come on. You send me the DNA so I can forcibly impregnate my sister with your child. I am calling the police. If Jade and John's paradox sister, if Jade is John's paradox sister, then why does she wear glasses like Dave does? Are you saying Dave wears prescription shades? Or even more troubling, are you saying Ben Stiller wears prescription shades? Uh, fuck. Done. 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 Um, God, all the questions are gold cognito hazard. How many more Vriska? See, if he was never killed, how was he gonna propose to Vriska? Like, it needed to happen. This needed to happen, and he knew this was the only way to do it. But damn. The worst she can say is no, bro. Yeah, but she denied him. This must be a work of English. No, 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 no. See, Hussey likes that it's like it's not just she's not just coming on to him, you know, it's a little bit like a very push and get the fuck away from me kind of vibe, you know? And like Hussey's like, damn, that's what I need. So it makes it more like engaging to him. And that's what he needs in this character, you know? Otherwise, like Vriska wouldn't be Vriska, and that wouldn't be like it wouldn't be fun, you know? It wouldn't be Vriska here. Uh, oh, here, have this. Have the photos I found on a forum site, an old forum site. Um, here you go. Um, yeah, yeah. Yeah, let's they all need to be here. Do you know about Pantscat? No, no. Someone mentioned it, saying that's like all they know, the name or something. Oh yeah, that's it. That was. Uh, there we go. It's page. It's page 3. Like with the system I'm using, it's 3. I need to switch to the other system. I don't like the other system though. Oh, this other system's lame. It's not cool. There's no aura in this system. Like 3848. Oh. Oh, wait. Okay, I do remember seeing this now. Okay. That's where it all comes from. Okay. Okay, someone did mention that right when it popped. Now the fucking brain's going. Okay. Okay. It's all making sense now. Pant cat real and he can hurt you. Remember that. Oh wait, they're covering up my favorite woman in fictional existence. No, she's up there though now, but she could be. There we go. Um, yeah. Uh, yeah. Okay, I gotta go back to the good system before I forget. There we go. Boom. It's just like the same thing before as the new one. No. Oh, yeah. Said, read the post. You mean the words? That's the right page. These words? During his penance, it was said the sufferer's compassion for his people underwent the divine transformation into limitless burning rage. It burned hotter than the iron shackling him, and the imperial flogging jet, and the and redder than the blood soaking his righteous leggings. When he was finally killed, his anger run through the cosmos with his last breath, with the vast expletive was his final sermon, and somewhere encoded in its wavelength the truth of his teaching, waiting to reveal itself to any who inherit the burden. His righteous leggings. Ugh. You can see his leggings. Um, uh, up to his armpits. Pants scat. Ugh. We saw Vriska today, though. I see Vriska every day in my dreams when I wake up, and then I'm fuck. Um. Okay. Uh, and Vriska better become the most important character ever in Homestuck. That's what I need to happen. Probably the fifth most important though. Well, she's keeping me here, so maybe she's the most important. I guess not just her keeping me. But damn. Oh, that's pretty good. She's the fucking that's pretty good actually. I didn't fully look at this picture. Damn, these guys just too fucking cool. Gamzee, Hussie, John, Carcat, Briska, I think. And it's you, the reader. Don't forget that. Um, oh wait, I can throw this in here then. Oh shit. I just fill the screen with images, and that's how I'm gonna just end it. Like, oh, heresy. She lost the plot relevance, and Hussie instantly went to Horse Nirvana to bring her back into the story. Uh, Hussie had to do that. That's the Hussie gets it though. Hussie gets it. You know, I had my doubts about Hussie before with some reading the story a little bit for certain topics, but then reading the Form Springs, seeing him going propose to proposing to Vriska, he had it. He had it. I should have never doubted him on anything. Uh, look, there's that necklace. Oh, damn. Let's turn that off. Oh, whoa. He actually did know what the election would be like in 2024. Uh, oh, you can do that? I did something funny on with an app. I didn't realize that it worked like that. That'll be good for future reference. Um, hmm. Today's Monday. I'll be back Wednesday, and then Friday, and then this Friday I'm trying to do something I think is kind of cool. It's like kinda Homestuck, but I think it'll be fun if I can get it done. What? Yeah. I'll be back Wednesday, normal time, 6:30 after this week. This week, my schedule should stay about the same until around Christmas time. During Christmas, I'm going to a anime convention. I'm gonna go get really fucked up and have a good time. That is my plan. Um, um, yeah. Um, I think that's all I gotta say. Um, we stand Vriska every moment we get with Vriska. It's a wonderful time. Um, Trezi's all right too. Um, Jake's won me over a little bit this stream though. Actually, some of the Jake's a funny guy. He's a like a kind of a mess, but he's a funny mess. Not like wait, why isn't this working? Oh, uh, and by a mess, I just really liked that he just said boner um in front of the ghost girl. I just thought, yeah, that's all it took to win me over. I just thought that was like a very idiotic thing to do, and that's all it takes to make me just love a character. Uh, actually, what exactly did he say? Actually, I'm going back. Thank you, Ghost Brain Dirk. Yes. What does he say? No, please do not give me a boner, Dirk. So that was the plan all along. To give me a boner? You motherfucker. Uh, then go ahead, make my fucking day. I'm ready for you. You think I'm afraid? I'll take your boner magic like a man. I'm not ashamed. I will stand tall and proud at full mass in front of this pretty alien. Do your worst, you bastard. See, that's good. That was good. Uh Jake stands on business. Whoa, wait, I can do that? That's actually really fucking dope. Sorry, I just figured another thing I could do. I didn't know I could do with this application. Well, that's less cool. But that's interesting. Wait, does that mean I can change the text too? Oh, I can? Wait. Sorry, I'm learning new things about an application I use. Uh, Jake stands on business. Day one type of guy. You know, like, I guess do any of the characters not stand on business in Homestuck? I guess Airden doesn't stand on business. Gamzee kind of not. Hmm. Anybody else not stand on business? Nepeta kind of doesn't. Uh, Equus is close. He's close to it, but he kind of fucks up a bit, right? He does stick to his own thing, so maybe I guess that does count as standing on business. And Peta did actually try to save Equius, and that was kind of like it. But she didn't make her move on Carcat. Are we talking about standing at full mast? Uh, for Jake to be standing on business, we are talking about just how he's not afraid. He's not ashamed of himself. He does what he needs to, and he believes in his friends. Uh, uh, unlike John, Jake would not be upset with the idea of sloppy makeout sessions on a meteor happening or Carcat, right? I guess no, John would be part of the sloppy makeup message. Dave is kind of oscillating, but gets things done. Dave's just like he stands on business. He kind of trusts Terezi, right? And, random alien kind of. And then but they haven't had their they hasn't made like a move on Terezi so far that I know of, so maybe not. Unless he's after John. Which character in Homestuck is most likely to stand at full mast? Um Probably Aridin. Oh. Oh, okay. Uh, I was thinking Aridin would because he's like I figure he's always standing at full mast. He's kind of a he's kind of a guy. Uh, okay. Huh? Okay. For realsies this time. I have to fuck, it's 10:30. Oh, okay, for realsies this time. This is the end. Blaird and Inversk are both the pirate ones. Their masks are always deployed. Didn't know we were in a troll anatomy class. Uh, mm. You know, like, okay, I've seen some okay, no, I said I have to end, I have to end. I can't go, I can't keep ranting. Okay. Yeah, I have to end. I gotta go to sleep. This could last too long. Okay. Um, so I'll be back Wednesday and talking about, I guess, troll anatomy a little bit to continue my conversation because I'm gonna be like thinking about it now, I guess. What a specific thing about from created by the fandom from like a whatchamacallit, but yeah, or fan and headcanon anime. So don't know, but yeah. Uh I have to go. I have to sleep. So thanks for listening to a guy be be a guy reading Homestuck, I guess. Yeah. Bye.